Welcome to see he does it now too. Welcome to episode 22 of the Mouse in the House podcast. Yeah, he caught on before I did.
Yeah.
No, he
I was
exactly.
right before that.
I want you to know, man, that's a
he
bad
did.
influence in your life, man. I wouldn't follow anything he does.
That's actually
He says the co-host who never did it. Yeah, okay. Said the co-host who never did
Exactly. Exactly.
Alright.
Originally, when we were supposed to do the intro, we were supposed to alternate who leads. Never alternated back. He just
We're never. I think I just strangled that alternate thing, the whole thing, and I just took it with
me.
me.
You saying he's a heliocentric player? You know
I'm
Yeah,
no,
Mhm.
I'm not the heliocentric player.
Mhm.
I'm the playmaker. I'm the playmaker. I'm
No, you're not.
I'm the MVP.
No.
Hey,
Nope.
Yeah.
Grizz, how much of the shot clock does he dribble out every single possession?
24. My bad, take it back. 23.9.
Says the guy. At least, you know what? At least I'm durable. Anyways, let's move on. Let's move
Wow.
on. Yeah.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Since you're talking to me like that, you know, I was an important piece to this playoff team right here. I might have to go somewhere else, man.
All right, Carson.
It might become the default podcast, bro. You gotta piss me off.
Carson Wentz. All right, Carson Wentz.
Whatever the Russ, what is the other pod you've been on? What is the other one called? I can't remember.
His voice is shaking. His voice is shaking while he's saying that. He can't believe I said that.
I'm going to the rec league, bro. I'm going to the rec league, bro.
You're going to the rec league. All right, stay out of the. We don't need you. The dynasty starts.
Your DEI higher podcast one is out, buddy. It's going to be you.
The dynasty starts without you. Oh man,
that's not what the phrase is for the record.
Yeah, it is. The dynasty starts after you. Without you, after you, same thing.
Some of us can read. Others are not as lucky.
Yeah, some of us are Grizz. Anyways, let's keep going. A lot of stuff has happened since the last episode. It's only been like a little bit over a week, but if you know that meme that's like, "What a week, Captain! It's Wednesday." Yeah, it's like, "What a month, Captain! It's been 1 week." Everything has happened so fast, too. Like I can't believe it. And we were supposed to record this episode a couple days ago. Actually, this past weekend, yeah. But some things happened. We were actually supposed to record on Monday, but Russ was DOA. Actually, not even DOA, not even a rival. He was MIA.
You see how he threw you under the bus publicly, by the way? You see that?
Well, he was.
That's the type of star player he is. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, he puts everybody else on Front Street. You see how he do?
I also did it last episode, but you didn't even call me out then. I'm now Get Higher 77 in the group chats. I'm Get Higher 77. Yeah. Anyways, you don't know who that is? That's Katie Burner. That's one of the Katie Burners. Yeah. But so much stuff has happened. What do we start with? The draft? You got to start with the draft because that's gonna be the shortest one. So we got to get it out the way quick.
Niggas, bro. Niggas will. This is. Chat, let me tell y'all something. Niggas will become successful and leave their friends in the dust. I had to crawl and beg and claw my way to this third pick. This nigga got handed a pick, gave it away, and now he don't want to draft no more because I got a pick because I'm happy.
I don't. Even if we got the pick, I wouldn't really care to talk about it that much.
I spent months on my draft board to get to this point for him to be like, we can do 10 minutes on the draft.
I also have a draft board, but I don't really care that much. All right, go ahead. You know what? Let's around the horn this, because you're the only one who really has that many takes about the draft. Give me your 5 winners and 5 losers right now. Right now, Grizz.
First of all, I don't like how you're ordering me. Let's start there. How about you're at a 7, bring it down to a 4. Okay.
Right now. All right.
That's how Cameron's parents talk to him. Lucky.
That was interesting.
My audio just peaked.
I bet it did, but you screamed at the microphone. That normally happens, man. Why are we starting beefing? Let me not do that. Hi guys.
We've been recording for 21 minutes.
One of my big winners. I really like what the Bucks did this draft. I rock with both. I rock with them not suckering themselves into taking Nate Ament early when they did not have to.
They didn't have to.
I like Braden Burries. And then swinging back around to get Nate Ament, who, again, I know people don't like him, and I understand the reasoning behind that, because I just feel like he was put in, like, the most anti-native man situation possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he just did not succeed. He didn't play as good as he probably should have, and that's not like a thing it is his fault. I'm not gonna make an excuse for him. But I do think that value to get him that late, that dice roll you're taking is way better at 20 than it is at 11. Like, so much easier to take. I like that pick. I obviously the Grizzlies won. Salute to us.
Yeah. Karen
Boozer. I'm not that high on Kareem Lopez, actually, funnily enough.
I'm fine with him.
But that's because I don't like people that can only drive. That's just that's kind of my thing. Now, granted, I think Kareem Lopez, being as young as he is and already playing in the pro leagues, as a physical driver, does speak well to, I think, the type of offense Tomas Islo's trying to make, where it's like drive, kick, shoot, 0.5 decisions. Like,
can I pick a team that I think won?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
The Spurs. I think the Spurs won because the main thing wow, your eyebrows dropped quickly. You don't believe that.
No, go ahead, finish, bro.
I think the Spurs won because the main thing that they need to look for in the draft and in like the offseason in general is backup for Wemby, and they got two cracks at that. They drafted. I think they traded for. Did they draft Jaden Quintans? Did they draft him or did they trade for him?
They technically drafted him. Well, they traded for him from Atlanta. So they traded for him. But
they ended up with Jaden Quintans, who is I've liked Jaden Quintans. I said in the draft board video that I like Jaden Quintans. And I think if healthy, he will be an incredible defensive player next to Wemby because nobody's scoring on that front court. But if healthy, because I saw the video where they were introducing him, having him hold up the jersey, he was wearing a knee pad in casual clothing. That's not a good sign.
Isn't his knee or like quad like a Bucky sandwich?
Yeah. He
he tore his ACL last year. He tore his ACL, played a couple games and got hurt like a knee injury, and just stayed out the rest of the season.
Where did he play before Kentucky?
Bucky's Buck Brisket.
Arizona State. He played Arizona State when he was 17, which is crazy, by the way.
Yeah. He went to Arizona State. Then he got hurt. Then he only played 4 games for Kentucky, and then he left, and he prepared for the draft, and he got signed. And Kentucky fans hate him because they think he scammed the program. Bro, it's not his fault that he got hurt. What do you want him to do? Yeah, I mean, they hate Shaedon Sharpe less than him, and Shaedon Sharpe actually scammed the program because he didn't play one game. Shaedon Sharpe didn't play one game for Kentucky, if you remember.
But
I like that pick because it's low risk because they got him with like the 22nd pick or something. So even if it doesn't pan out, that's that's an early 20s pick. Like, you should be lucky that you got a player with that much talent at that pick. And then who was the center that they drafted after that?
I'll check. I don't remember the top of my head. Great heavens. Yo, I need the NBA.com app to not put from Detroit via New York, Brooklyn, Phoenix, Orlando.
Yeah, that's
bro, who has this player, bro?
Makes
it too complicated for no reason.
Was it Terrace Reed Jr.?
I was gonna say, is it Malik Brown? But I'm not really sure. I know it's not Malik Brown.
Not Terrace. No, I think it's Terrace.
Dang, you called him winner. Didn't even know what his name is. It's Trevon Brazile, probably. I don't think that's how you say his name. I don't think that's how you say his name, but I'm gonna act like it's true.
I like him though. So they got 2 chances at getting a backup for Wemby. Where I would argue you play Trevon Brazile now, he probably plays better than Luke Cornett because he might be good at something, and Luke Cornett's not good at anything. And
oh, great heavens! Wait a minute. Jeez, what did Luke Cornett do to you? He's tall.
Oh, a lot. Luke Cornett.
Good gracious, man!
Made this guy happy.
Guy's a hater.
But no, Luke Cornett's not good enough to deserve a hater. But
says the nigga hating on him actively, by the way.
Okay, well, you know what he did to me. And every team that doesn't like
water.
I'm really.
Can I give you another one of my winners before we keep doing this, bro?
Yeah, the Spurs.
I really like the Hornets draft a lot. I think they got. We're gonna come back about the Hornets later.
I think that's the first trade we talk about.
This draft should have told me that they were gonna do that earlier than it actually did. because Christian Anderson didn't fit into the plan if you thought LaMelo was going to stay. They already knew this was going to be a thing that was going to happen. Which makes sense why it broke around that time.
Yeah. I originally thought that he would be a backup for LaMelo, but then I was like, wait, that kind of doesn't make sense. He's not really
because you already had so many guards. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah,
but
it should have been a sign.
Christian Anderson is like very good, and I think he can be like super efficient for them, and they like players like that. And then they swung back around later and just got more talent with, well, not later, but a little bit earlier with Steinbach, who's like a really versatile kind of weird player.
Steinbach is very interesting. I mean, he's the biggest question mark for me in the draft because he could be really good, he could be really bad. I don't know too much about him. I do know that he's 6'11", so that is some good size. But that's all I know about him. That's all I know about him.
Oh, that was funny to me, but it was. One of my other winners. I really think the Nets have been on one low key.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm being trolled, but like I really like Mikael Brown Jr. I rock with him. I really like the Isaiah Evans draft later. Yeah. Though they traded him to Minnesota, I think right. She's on Minnesota, right?
Yeah, they did.
They're just guarded.
Just keep getting players, bro. I think the Nets are in a point of the rebuild where it's just like, hey, we just need niggas in the door. Like we just need talent. Like, and I think
we don't have our pick next year. We don't have our
5 point guards. And I think they know they can't like play all his guys.
He's on the Nets a winner because they sent in their pick to the league. That's what he's
salute, bro. Hey, that's what you need to do. You gotta do it.
Get it how you live. Get it how you live.
You gotta get it how you live, man.
They won. They winners because they came up with a name. Oh, that's a real person. Cool.
Because before this they didn't have any players. They just had people. To
be clear, I legitimately.
Hey, I don't want to hear this. They had 5 people in the top 30 of All-Star votes last year.
Well, we know why.
What do you mean we know? Oh, I do know why.
We know why.
I was about to ask, and then I realized I didn't know why.
Those votes are promised 2,000 years ago.
And when Ja's in the top 3 of All-Star voting this year, we know why as well. So you got the stimmy at least. He got the stimmy at least.
That's strike 2, bro. That's strike 2. I just want you to know that. That's strike 2. Anyway, last big winner to me.
I will say a certain player seen Ja throwing grenades into an innocent crowd.
And then he went to go trade for him. My
last winner. I might get really mad about this, but bro, I cannot believe the Lakers got Cameron Carr at the bottom of the draft, bro. That makes me so mad. It makes me so mad, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how they left into there.
You wanted that Cedric Howard.
We could have had him.
Yeah.
So it makes me mad. Yes.
You could have.
I'm like, bro.
Y'all got the best player in the draft.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
you
but
literally did.
Can a nigga want more? Can a nigga borrow a French fry? I'm just so hurt, man.
You gonna borrow French fries? You gonna give it back?
Nah,
you lost 12. Hey, at least you lost 12.
You give a homeless man a burrito. Can I get some sauce with this?
Can we not talk about homeless men after the last podcast episode? I'm still on edge from that. Russ wouldn't know. This is a talk that we had in the last episode.
Homeless man.
Shout out to Dave's Hot Chicken.
Oh, Russ, you gotta go watch that. But this,
you watch.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not bad. It's making he made it sound so much worse.
Go watch 21.5. Go watch 21.
He made it sound so much worse than it actually was. But it's like we beat up some homeless guy. That's not what happened.
He spiritually did that.
I didn't give a homeless person that did not exist, a hypothetical homeless person, 2 bites of a spicy Dave's hot chicken sandwich. This nigga just said I actively spiritually hurt him.
If Justin Herbert was homeless.
If Justin Herbert was homeless.
My biggest loser for the draft, bro, is I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not like Jackson going to the Warriors, bro. That makes me so mad, bro.
We talked about this. You don't.
I do not get it.
They're the losers.
They're one of, not like the biggest loser. I probably should have said biggest loser, but they're one of the losers to me. Because I feel like you didn't get things that you needed. To me, like that's not what you needed.
How was Jackson not what they need?
to me, again, I understand that people are having like you got to go get like, priority players. You got to, focus on Curry. You haven't been doing that for the last 3 years. You've been squandering that the entirety of the 4 years. All of a sudden, now you want to pick a 25-year-old? You want to pick mini Draymond when you're going to bring Draymond back anyway? So he's not going to play?
You mad at Jackson? You mad at the Warriors because Jackson didn't exist in 22?
I'm not mad at the Warriors. That's funny. I'm not mad at the Warriors for them picking Yaxel generally. I just don't understand the process. Like,
do you think they should have traded the pick?
You give credit to the Nets. We're not doing this
because you need a center. You let Mara go to the Thunder. That's crazy to me. At 11, you didn't want Mara.
The Warriors would rather have Yaxel than Mara.
You didn't want like Bennett Sturts is a pro ready guard. Well, pro ready, but he's like a pro ready guard that I think could have been drafted there, and I would have been like,
I'd rather have Mara than Sturts.
I agree, but they didn't pick either of them. They picked Yaxel.
On the Warriors, I'd rather have Yaxel than Mara though.
I will say that. I will say also that
the Warriors tried the Warriors tried that traditional big shit about 4 or 5 years ago. How'd that work?
Look, try it again. Also, I would not consider Mara to be a traditional big necessarily. I just want to throw that out there. I don't know if he's a traditional big.
He's different. You
don't use him as a traditional big way.
He different because he can pass.
Let's talk about.
Kenny, I think you're. Oh, never mind.
No, let's talk about.
He's North African Jokic. It's always something Jokic. If it's somebody Jokic, they can pass it. Something.
No, I'm not frozen. I'm good.
Hey, if I would have,
maybe that's just me.
Kevin said I'm not frozen. As he stands still.
Yeah.
If I was 6'12" and capacity, they would call me Southern. They would call me Weeb Jokic. The Jokic with the anime tattoos. He's Weeb Jokic.
Like he stopped the recording for that. We heard you the second time. You didn't have to leave. We just hadn't been able to respond.
No. My picture of y'all was frozen. I have to edit
You spew that nonsense.
I will also say one more pick. I do like Senat going to the Celtics. I do. I think that's a good. I do like that.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
It's probably the best thing the Celtics have done.
It's the best thing that they got going.
They ain't said nobody in the top 15 for it. They've done nothing back.
I don't need most of the. That was the thing about the draft, though. Most of the picks in the top 15 were like, yeah, that makes sense. Like even Morris Johnson, who I think is probably the biggest pick of the top of the lottery.
Right.
He was projected like 10 to 15 and got picked at like 8. Like it's not that crazy. And also, it was picked by his coach, so I'm not surprised either. Like it's not like
another team that I think won.
That is true, but also there were other players that were also.
Begrudgingly, another team that I think won is probably the Thunder, because
they missed out on.
They missed out on Yaxel. They missed out on Yaxel, who was their guy. I could tell that was their guy. But then they got Mara at 12. And that's literally like one of the best. Literally, we had this conversation a few months ago before the trip. You said, so you think some team is going to draft Mara just to put a guy on Wemby. That's literally what they did. And they got Ibuka right after, bro. That's so crazy, man. Ibuka, Corey,
the rich get rich, nigga.
And then they got who else? They got Bennett Sturts. Now they now have Jared McCain. They now have Jared McCain and White Jared McCain on the same team.
Well, actually, technically, I guess I meant they had Bennett Sturts. Yo, I need the NBA draft site to like put the right logos on the right nigga, bro. You pissing me off, man. You're making me look like I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't appreciate it.
It's based off of a technicality until the league year starts,
which is stupid.
But they're the only fucking league who does that. With the NFL, if they make a trade, the logo's going to be there when they get drafted.
Yeah. Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember during the draft lottery when they had like the pick trade thing? They would put the original team on the draft lottery card. Do you remember that?
I think so.
How do you feel about Alan Graves? You know about Alan Graves?
I'm very. He feels like a Raptors pick. He feels like the most Raptors pick ever.
Any 6'9" forward is a Raptors pick. For the record, any 6'9" wing is a Raptors pick automatically.
Absolutely.
Masai hasn't worked there in a while, by the way. And we're just.
Masai also picked. To be fair, Masai also picked the 6'9" wing.
Morant Johnson Jr. Yeah,
that's fine. That can.
I will say, Alan Graves has an alternate Instagram account where he reads scripture. I just hope it's not another Jaden Ivey or another AJ Griffin. Let's just.
Oh, well, even if it is, he won't be playing because someone else is there. But we'll get to that when we get there.
What are you talking about? Oh, Scotty's gonna play more. He's gonna get more minutes. Yeah. Okay. Shh.
That's not what I meant by this.
Anything else about the draft? No.
Last thing I want to say is I am moved by Acuff. I'm not gonna lie. I kept telling people. I think I told Cammy this. That if you're the Kings at 7 and Mikal Brown Jr. goes 6 and Keaton Wagler goes Mikal Brown Jr. goes 7, Keaton Wagler goes 6. If you're the Kings, like, just go get a nigga you know can hoop, because y'all ain't hooping anyway.
Yeah.
Y'all not got no goals anyway.
Get a dude's ass point guard. Just get
someone that can score, because I feel like again, I think the Kings just need excitement in the building. I know it might not be the most basketball, like, analytically friendly player to take there. Like, someone could be like, "Oh, we should have took Kingston Flemings, or we should have took Yaxel," and that I don't care. Basketball. The goal.
No, he wants the Kings to pick bad, so his Grizzly can come behind and get the scraps.
Hold on a second. The Kings are gonna pick bad regardless of what I think they should do. They're not gonna do it.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. To
be fair,
A-Cup was bad?
No, that's what I'm saying. A-Cup was a good pick. That's why I'm happy for him. Salute.
Okay.
That's the right pick for them to pick. And I like A-Cup. I want him to be good. He will be good.
A-Cup is a good pick. The Kings, however, will not be good, but he'll average like 20 and 8 over there. It's get your thing. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Like 20 and 4, nigga. They got a bunch of pounds over there, bro. I don't know about all that, bro.
You know what? 25 and 4. How about that? 25 and 4. 25 and 4. How about that?
25 and 4 in his rookie season is crazy.
On what efficiency?
32%.
Volume.
Efficiency don't matter, bro. He's a rookie. It don't matter. He's a rookie. It don't matter.
It'll certainly be a volume. It'll be loud.
It'll be a volume. You won't be a volume scorer. He'll be a volume.
All right, let's talk about trades. We gotta get moving.
Okay. Let's talk
hate niggas.
Let's talk about the little ones first. Let's talk about the little ones. Julius Randle to the Nets. How do we feel about that?
No, it was funny. There are going to be a few names here that are going to pop up, but that was one of the names that we did a couple weeks ago when we did the stay or go segment.
A lot of them. And we said, did we say he was going to get traded or stay? I don't remember.
I said he was going to stay. I didn't see a reason or like an opening for Minnesota to move.
I think we said that nobody was going to. I think we said nobody was going to trade for him. But then there's somebody trade for him.
What's y'all's grade? Do y'all like that from the Nets? Or are you like,
okay? So for the Nets,
you bailed them.
So wait, let me read the trade details as I always do. Okay, Julius Randle trade details.
Nigga not prepared. No, he does not.
No, I'm not. All right, so the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Minnesota, of course, interrupt me. To hell with you. The Minnesota.
Please stop interrupting me.
Julius Randle. When my hand goes up.
Your mouth goes shut.
Yeah. The Timberwolves traded Julius Randle. The Timberwolves traded Julius Randle in the 28th pick in the 2026 draft that later became I don't remember to the Brooklyn Nets. In exchange, the Timberwolves traded the 33 pick from Brooklyn. They got the 33 pick from Brooklyn, and the Bulls got Nick Claxton. And the Bulls also sent out Mo Gay. The most sent out Mo Gay, who there's 2 of them. There are 2 people in the NBA named Mohammed Gay. 2 of them.
Their agenda will continue to be pushed.
2 of them. 2 of them. Dude, when I saw they traded Mo Gay to the
Russ, you like that?
When I saw they traded
it is Joe. There's more gays in the league.
Well, more gays in the league. Salute. We're back.
When I saw they traded Mo Gay to the Nets, I was like, oh, that's a pretty good.
Hey, y'all didn't realize it. Hey, y'all see? We know what side Kimmy is on.
No, it's too late. And
it happened in June. It happened in June as well. It happened in June as well.
All that had to do was be July 1st, and he didn't throw that fist up.
Yes.
New to scene. We're new to scene.
That's not very woke of you.
Businesses when July 1st pops up.
Yeah, that's me right now. Can we? All right. So I didn't. When I saw Mohamed Gay got traded to the Nets, I was like, oh, that's a pretty good pickup for the Nets. He's a really good backup center. Wait, that doesn't look like Mohamed Gay at all. Then I found out there's two of them. Oh, but for the Nets, I'm gonna give this a A minus. A minus for the Nets. Nothing to lose.
I just give it a
Nothing
B.
to lose.
They still had to
Nothing
take on
to lose.
Julius Randle, which does nothing for them except for
but why not at this point? They don't have their
Well, they got to
pick
get out
next
the
year.
bottom of the East.
Yeah, they got
so
to
they
get out
can
the
keep
bottom of
their
the East,
odds.
and
That's
they
why.
don't have their pick, and they got to
Not
give
really.
their
They got where they land. They haven't got a top pick last year, so.
Well, they won't even have a pick next year. They won't have a pick next year.
You want
They
to
don't
just sell
have their
tickets
pick.
at that point?
Yeah, sell tickets.
Yeah.
And
Paying
Julius.
overpriced tickets to Brooklyn to go to Barclays to watch.
Bruh, the King of New York's back. What you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to
the
watch
King of New
Dubious
York.
Handle. Yeah, I want to watch Dubious Handle. Yeah, I got it, bro.
Yeah,
Well, shout out to Jester, bro. He's back. Don't do that.
I think they'll. I think the Nets tack. I think the Nets tack on like another 10, 15 wins maybe, but that doesn't put them anywhere near playoffs.
They'll be close to a play-in team. They'll be the 13th seed or the 12th seed.
Yeah, I want to watch Jude play with 5 Zionists.
So does that?
I mean, we are all fans of Zion Williamson in this.
Yeah, we are all Zion fans. We are all Zion fans.
We are, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Zion Marley.
Yeah, that means that the Nets have 4 Jews on their team. Yo, why'd I just get a picture of the outside of my house?
Fucking crying.
Who just sent me a picture of the outside of my house?
Doing metaphors.
Hold up. I'm gonna tell Big Ben to chill out. Hold up.
Yeah, tell him to stop. Tell him to stop. Not right
Chill,
now.
We're gonna
chill,
keep it like
chill.
you
We're
know,
recording.
like.
Oh, that's cool. I got another $3,000 in my cash app.
Arlington, Virginia. Hey, brother.
I'm gonna buy more Michael Rubin merch.
Next trade, bro. Next trade, man.
Wait. We don't have to. We didn't grade it for the other teams. For the Bulls, I give it a C plus. I mean, you got a center for your rebuild. You got Claxton, and he was never gonna do anything with. He was never gonna do anything with it.
I'm sorry. Albums reviews.
For the Bulls, I'll give it a C plus because the Nets weren't gonna do anything with Claxton, so might as well give him to the Bulls.
Yeah, I mean,
now they have a starting center.
Yeah, Claxton's fine, but like, I don't know. I don't know if I would have taken on the money for Claxton as a player personally, but he's not a bad player.
At this point, they're rebuilding, so they might as well try to get something from him. I did see a tweet that
the Bulls are a very we'll get into it later, but the Bulls are a very interesting team.
Very interesting. They just signed one of the weirdest free agency signings I've ever seen, and I still don't know why.
And I don't mind that. We'll get into that later, but I do not.
Yeah, we'll get into that later. I saw a tweet that was very funny. It said that the Bulls have had the same type of center outside of Vucevic for the past 10 years. And it's kind of true. Wendell Carter Jr., Daniel Gafford, and now they have Claxton. Same guy. Same type of player.
How are those 3 the same person?
Just big centers. Just big athletic centers who can catch lobs and play defense and can't shoot. Wendell Carter started
when
shooting.
When is Nikola Vucevic? Wait a second.
I said other than Vooch. I said other than Vooch.
Okay.
I said other than Vooch.
I was like, hold on a minute.
I was gonna say, like, you're saying similar to Vooch. I'm like, all 3 of those guys are not like Vooch.
I said other than Vooch. No. Vooch is the opposite of what those guys are.
Yeah, Vooch is the opposite. Yeah. Vooch is the outlier.
Also, Vooch is worse than those guys. Yes, he is. Vooch sucks.
He's worse than Daniel Gafford?
Yes.
I think he's better than Gafford.
Yes. No, he's not.
Yeah, that's hatred.
No.
We're back.
Vooch
We're back in the city, nigga. We're back.
No.
I think Wendell's better. I think it's close with Claxton, man. I really am not high on Claxton at all.
You got to give me shooting or defense. You can't give me neither one.
Yeah.
Well, to be clear, are we talking about?
You can't stretch the D or apply the D.
Yeah. You can't suck the D in. Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah. Come on, man.
You got to give me one. You got to give me one.
I mean, if you want, we can get him out here and start fucking inch maxing on the court.
No. Post Magic, post 2022 Vucevic.
He was all right. He was all right on the Bulls.
Because I'm saying, like, the Bulls version of Vucevic for the first 2 or 3 years is pretty good.
I think Vucevic became bad after he left Orlando. Personally, I don't know.
bad, but he might not be like great, but he's not worse than Daniel Gafford.
Not as good. Listen.
Shout out to definitely. PRA. Shout out to you know what you win. Shout out to
and
PRA.
Also Wendell Carter? Question mark.
Yes, Wendell Carter. But
I'd say Wendell Carter's better than Vucevic. I would say Wendell Carter's better than Vucevic.
On Jalen Durant.
Yeah.
Versatile gimmick, bro. I'm not.
He unironically messed that man's pockets up.
Master of none gimmick. I'm not impressed, bro. I'm not impressed.
But Russ. Shout out to PRA though. Shout out to PRA, right? Shout out to PRA. Shout out to PRA. Shout out to PRA. What you got it? Anyways,
I got Bulls B and I got Wolves C.
Hold up. Here's my argument for why Vucevic is better.
Yeah. Which is very funny because the advanced numbers hate Vucevic, but that's the basic calculator, though. That's the basic calculator.
Yeah. No, I didn't pay for the advanced one. No.
Oh, you didn't get the TI-87. Okay.
No.
Don't make fun of my clean the glass subscription again, buddy.
Hey, this segment not brought to you by Data Baller.
This is not brought to you by Data Baller. This is brought to you by.
Shout out Data Baller, bro.
This is brought to you.
No. Shout out Touching Grass.
Yeah.
Ew, what's that?
Yeah, cleaning the glass. How about you touch the grass?
I know you're old, man, but like we don't. I don't even know what that is. Is that like a CD or something? Is that a song?
You talking about PRA? What's your PR? Come on, hit the gym.
I haven't left my house in 7 weeks.
We should have not said anything for 5 seconds. We should have just been quiet.
No, I won. The Wolves. If you grade the trade on its own, it's kind of silly. But
then what happened after? What happened after?
It's very obvious that they did that trade to free up the money. It's very obvious.
It made sense. It made sense a couple days later.
Wait! I saw this tweet just now. I saw this tweet right now.
He sounded like a hyena. No cap.
I saw this tweet by the lead that said this might go down as the craziest 10 days in history.
Yeah, look in the group. Look in the chat. Look in the chat.
They snuck in an extra row.
Yeah.
Because the bottom row has Hero, Julius Randle, and Walker Kessler on it.
No, dude, I sent that in the group. While we were recording. I said, get that guy on the fucking bottom right the fuck out of here.
We're going to have a really interesting conversation later in this, and I'm really excited about
the Lakers. About the Lakers. Anyway,
we're going to have a really interesting conversation.
Yeah, we
I'm
are.
very excited about it.
We are.
Because I do not feel how anyone else feels. It's going to be very humorous to me.
But that segues right into the next trade. That was the LaMelo Ball trade. The LaMelo France trade. Yeah, it does.
Lakers are not involved at all. How does that segue at all?
We're talking about the Wolves. Julius Randle.
But we were talking about the Lakers. Who do the Lakers have? Lonzo Ball. Who is Lonzo Ball's brother?
No, I don't.
Yes. Yep. See.
Yeah. That's good.
Great heavens! Let's just read the trade before I tweak out.
That's good. You know who the Lakers had? It was Lonzo Ball's brother, LiAngelo Ball. You know who LiAngelo Ball's brother was? LaMelo Ball. Boom.
Wait, do you know who Lonzo Ball got traded in a package with?
Who?
Julius Randle.
Oh wow!
You don't know your stuff. Hey, 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon? I don't think so. 6 degrees of Lonzo Ball.
Grizz wants to kill everybody.
Everybody's connected to Lonzo Ball. Who played with Lonzo to make the craziest tandem as defensive guards? Alex Caruso. Who won a ring out there in OKC? Alex Caruso. Everybody's connected.
I'm gonna jump off the Bass Pro.
Everybody's connected to Lonzo Ball.
Yo, let's light the fire.
Everybody's connected to Lonzo Ball.
Just everybody is Lonzo Ball.
Name me a player in the NBA. I bet you I can make the connection within 6 players. Go ahead.
Jordan McLaughlin.
Jordan McLaughlin.
Oh, you're hoed, buddy.
He left. He joined and left. He was like, wait, I think I had it. No. The best part is that he joined and left again. He's like, wait, I might have it. No, I don't have it.
No.
I got it. I got it. Well, connection to Lonzo Ball?
6 degrees of Lonzo Ball. Let's go.
Okay, fine. So Jordan McLaughlin played on the Wolves. And who was his teammate on the Wolves? Julius Randle. Who was Julius Randle teammates with in 2018? Lonzo Ball. That's easy.
I didn't know he actually got to play with a Jew. I thought he was gone by this point.
Can we not call him Jew anymore? Can we not do that? That's
what we've been calling him for the last 12 years.
Yeah, but in this scenario, we already made that joke. Can we move on?
I was calling him that 6 months ago. So That's what Kobe called it.
I've been calling him Orange Julius the last 10 years.
You know what?
Shout out Orange
Julius. Hey, it's either Jew or dubious handle. Choose.
Hell or super hell.
Dubious handles.
Shout out to Careless Pervert, Careless Levert. Careless pervert.
Or when he plays well, careful pervert.
Careful pervert. Anyways, so the Minnesota Timberwolves trade LaMelo Ball and Josh Green to the Charlotte Hornets. The Minnesota Timberwolves trade LaMelo Ball.
The Minnesota Timberwolves traded LaMelo Ball? Wow. They just got him.
The Minnesota Timberwolves traded.
Good details off.
Okay, the Minnesota Timberwolves trade Naz Reid, an unprotected 2023 first-round pick, and 3 first-round pick swaps in 28, 29, and 2030. 3 second-round picks. Who's Naz? Timberwolves. That's what I call him, Naz Reid. Because I have a cousin.
That nigga a hater.
I know. I have a cousin. His name is Naz. So that's how I remember it. And the Minnesota Timberwolves. Huh? What?
Tap.
And the Minnesota Timberwolves get LaMelo Ball and Josh Green.
I'm sorry.
So for the Timberwolves, I'm not gonna lie, I give it an A. I give this an A for the Timberwolves because I'm on record on the podcast and on Twitter about how much I don't like Naz Reid, about how. Oh my God! Come on,
please
behave.
I need this.
Look at how red his face is. I've never seen his face this red before.
The Naz.
My head hurts.
Sounds like how a British person says Nas.
God, you know what? Nazaron Reid. Fine. The government. Nazaron Reid.
Oh, that's so funny to me, bro.
Yeah, Nazaron Reid. Yeah. You know, pause peed. How about that? Pause peed. There you go. Yeah.
I agree. Keep talking about the trade. Just ignore us. Keep going.
Yeah.
I agree, man. The Wolves got an A on this one.
All right, all right, hold up. Well, so you gave it an A. You gave it an A.
I gave the Wolves an A because I don't like Reid. I don't like Naz Reid. I think getting paid. Oh my God! I said his name normally.
The most random fucking agenda. So.
Oh no! I'm on record saying this. I told you this, Knicks, and I've said this on the podcast and on my tweets. I think Naz Reid is one of the most overrated players in the league. I think getting paid $25 million just to be big and shoot threes is masterful gambit, Mr. Naz Reid.
I mean, Nick Claxton makes that he doesn't even shoot threes.
Yeah, that is true. Well, Nick Claxton is athletic. But Naz Reid does not play good defense. He isn't great at catching lobs and finishing. He's great at shooting. Well, good at shooting. When he's not shooting, he's one of the worst players I've ever seen. There's a reason why he's been Sixth Man of the Year. He's been Sixth Man of the Year last year, and he hasn't started at all in his career. There's a reason why. I'll tell you that because he's not that good. I don't like Naz Reid. I don't like Naz Reid. Now, I'm sure.
I knew he was hating when he said that was the most overrated player in the league.
One of the most overrated players in the league.
Danny Avdija plays basketball.
I hate Danny Avdija.
But he's not more overrated.
What are we doing, man? What are we doing?
Well, the most overrated player in the league is you want to go the most overrated per value contract? We'll talk about that guy later. But Naz Reid is one of the most overrated players in the league. No, not Luka. Another guy. We'll talk about him later. Well, but I think, Huh? I think Nas is one of the most overrated players in the league, and I think you could have gotten something better than him. But for the Hornets, after the following events, I'll give them. You know what? I'll be nice. I'll give the Hornets I'll give them a C. I'll give them a flat C for the trade.
I mean that's more generous than I would give them a rating for. Honestly,
I'm mostly giving them a C just to appease Grizz here because my real rating is like a D+.
I'm giving them an F. There was no point for you to make this trade. I don't know.
Thank you. You said it. Thank you for saying it.
Finch must have tapes on that brother out there.
Yeah.
Telling you,
man. I don't know why. Literally,
I hate that fucking trade for the Hornets.
I was actually fairly high on the Hornets. It was taking a lot of me not to put Hornets in the top 6 in the East.
Right.
I kept wanting to believe
they made it easy for you.
They made it easy to get up out that mud. Now they might be 11. They might take the Bucks spot from last year, boy.
I think they're worse than 11. I think they're worse than 11. He likes it. Grizz likes it. Grizz likes it for the Hornets. Grizz likes it for the Hornets.
Didn't say that.
Yeah, Con Knipple better get him up, boy.
Let me give my grade.
Wolves. Brandon Miller, save your money.
For the Wolves, I give it like a B plus. A little bit of my worry comes with hitching yourself. Now, I think the good thing about the Wolves is that not only did they get a player that we did not think was even an option, that caliber of guard was an option for them. We didn't think that.
We assumed that LaMelo was off the trade block after that past season.
Yeah. And then on top of that, to me, I feel like you probably guaranteed Anthony Edwards staying, most likely.
100%.
Even if, as long as the season isn't like a horrible.
At least for the next couple years, yeah.
But also, even if the Wolves are bad, that's his boy. He gets to hang out with his boy now.
Yeah, that's his dog. So at least he's having a good time. Like, salute.
Yeah, he's having a good time. Question.
I mean, eventually he's probably gonna want to do some winning, but.
Do you think Melo?
He's gonna make the conference. He's probably gonna make like the playoffs.
Do you think Melo is better to be around or Rudy Gobert?
Two opposite sides.
Two complete dicks.
Right. Complete.
In different ways.
Two unenjoyable to be around, but in very different ways.
Two unenjoyable human beings. At least that's how it comes off. That's how it comes off.
I'm gonna say Rudy because at least I can ignore Rudy. I don't think you can ignore LaMelo Ball. He would not allow you.
I think LaMelo could grow on me. I don't think Rudy can grow on me because like the anti-vax, the RFK support. I'm good on that, bro. I'm good on that. Now LaMelo. I thought we were talking about just basketball. Oh no, not basketball. I'm talking about to hang out with. If you're Ant.
Oh wow! Oh, so you're role playing as Ant.
You're LARPing as Ant.
Yeah. Who are you? Who would you rather hang out with? Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm not Anthony Edwards, so I'm not gonna say who I'd prefer to hang out with. But I would.
The Lakers.
For me, El Hijo de Coleman, I would assume.
I mean, remember that one video? Remember that one video he recorded outside the bathhouse?
Yeah.
I mean, he probably like Gobert, honestly.
Yeah. I don't think Ant would be very fond.
Send the video.
Send the video.
I mean, at least we know one is pro-abortion, and that's not
for the Hornets. For the Hornets, I give it a C. Of the first 4 to 8 hours.
He's gonna start coughing.
The first 4 to 8 hours, I was like, "Why would the Hornets do this?" It's just
4 to 8 or 48.
And I still mostly feel like that trade was I don't like the trade more because of the package and less about the actual decision. I think LaMelo Ball is an amazing player when he's present. And they've had 4 to 5 years of him being in the building, and he's only been present for one of them. Like, as like a player that like you can actually like...
2021.
It's amazing.
Now, Russ, put your hand down. Yes, Russ. Yes.
What, me?
Not you. Pull your jersey up.
Oh, wait, what?
Pull your jersey. That's interesting. That's an interesting statement you just said. He's good when he's present. No shit.
Yeah. I have a very similar view of Ja Morant and LaMelo Ball. This is true.
Players are good when
I have very similar views. This is true. And my thing with LaMelo is a similar, and I think the LaMelo trade is a direct response to the Trey, Ja, and all these kind of guard trades where like we struggle to move them. Their worry seems like we don't really like him as a team, like as an organization. We don't really like him. I don't think Charles Lee in the season, you could see like they liked we were winning, but like they didn't like love the decision making he was doing. Whether it was coming out with good or bad like consequences out of it. They're like, hey, do we believe that this point right here with LaMelo Ball is the peak of his powers? Is this his 2021 Ja Morant season? Is this like this is what we think he's gonna be, and he never gets back there again, or is this like the floor of what he will be? And to me, I think it's somewhere in the middle. I don't mind them making the decision to let him go and trade him for a high value. My issue is that Naz Reid is not high value.
Yeah,
that's the main issue I have with it. But the actual decision to let him go, I don't mind too much, especially considering the other moves they made in the draft and then the free agency after. With trades free agency after, I do like their entirety of their offseason.
I will say this: it was a very good decision that as soon as they traded Melo, they got rid of Miles Bridges because got
him out of there, and I do like that for two good players.
I like what they got for Miles Bridges.
I saw Miles Bridges' Instagram story when Melo got traded, and he was like acting like he died, and we're like, why are they acting like that?
To be fair, he got that nigga $22 million a year. I didn't like he died too.
I'm telling you, if Miles stayed on that team after, because he's not that good of a 3-point shooter, and their whole identity now is shooting threes. That's why they got 2 3-point shooters. Miles would average 8 points a game on that new team, 8 points a game, or 13 on 40% shooting from the field.
It wouldn't be the most efficient. He'd still get like his 14 or some shit like that.
Oh man, the ugliest 14 ever.
It would be like it would be like a late stage Josh Smith level 14.
Oh,
I'm not going that far.
I think it would. Like Josh Smith
I'm gonna push back on Grizz because
Pistons.
Smith. They didn't even give it a chance. When you saw growth the last 2 years. So
exactly.
You don't give up on that at that point. Honestly, even if they don't even stagnate, if they end up lower this year, like they would have kept LaMelo and they were out of the playoffs, or they lost badly in the play-in in the first round of the play-in, I could see you entertaining moving off of him.
Yeah,
but any growth at all, I'm not moving. I'm gonna keep riding this out and see what.
Keep going with what's gonna happen. Because especially
honestly, he's a player that it's not easy to replace that.
No,
that skill set. I'm one of the few people out there that says his best thing is his playmaking. He's a better passer than he is a shooter. Whatever you think he is, he's a way better passer.
Yeah, that's true.
The shooting is just the icing on the cake, and I don't even really get mad too much at the shot selection because there are plenty of games that he doesn't have terrible shot selection that people don't really point to because those aren't as fun to bring up. But when they have good games as a team, you don't see as many of those nasty shots.
I mean, again, I agree with you generally. Like, if I was in the Hornets room, I wouldn't have made that decision. But I understand the decision. Like, I get it. I think people aren't seeing like they're saying, hey, we're not. You just took the odds away from us bottoming out. So like us being like tank bad isn't really an option, right? Which makes sense. You've also effectively made it so that the play-in, us getting a little bit better, like 6, 5 seed, 7 seed, doesn't help our organization at all. Because we're not going to get free agents. We're not going to be able to trade for free agents. We don't have really assets to do so. And we're already going to give a bunch of money to players like Miles Bridges. Like, lose some of these other players that we probably would need. It feels like they said as a front office, we like Charles Lee, we like our decisions. They're making good front office decisions. So it's not as if like the last 2 or 3 years they've been making boneheaded decisions. They've been making routinely the right decision. I don't think they won the trade, but I understand their argument. And I think that they're trying to put themselves in a position to be like, hey, let's get a bunch of 3-point shooters. Let's max out on this. Let's max out on trying to get some offensive rebounders. Let's max out on this brand of basketball. And when that another star comes, we'll be ready instead of taking 4 to 5 years to capitalize on it and to grow on it.
They make it to generate those threes.
Yeah.
They're still going to be a great 3-point. First of all, yeah. They don't have LaMelo.
If you don't get the high quality looks, just jacking up that they're going to be. Then you're.
I didn't think they were going to be jacking up threes.
You're
Celtic ball, Missoula ball.
Missoula ball would make it ass.
I'm not expecting them. Again, I'm not saying they're going to make the playoffs. I'm saying
they're not even going to make the play-in now. I don't think.
No shot. I had them. I think I had them.
You just created the 24 Bulls.
Let me ask y'all a question. I asked Cammy this question.
Okay.
I asked Cammy this question. What would the Hornets have to do for you to say they made the right decision?
Rescind the trade.
Yeah. Out of here. Out of here.
Scallywag. Just a scallywag.
Send the trade back.
Like I was talking to Cam because I was saying like I think that like LaMelo can leave, like make a conference championship run, and I think the Hornets like if the
Russ,
I think there's a world where the Hornets are the exact same level of team, not as hot as that team
which
was.
world? Which world?
Because remember they didn't make the playoffs. I think there's a lane.
616 out of my
Wardlow's world.
616.
Wardlow's world.
Not the natural timeline. The ultimate universe.
It's Elmo's world. Elmo's world.
I'm not a gambling man.
Maya's
I'm not a
world.
gambling man.
But if I
had to put money,
world.
if I was gonna put money on something to try to make a lot of money back, like a low odds thing, I'm betting on the Hornets to make the play-in again, not to win, but just to make it. I think they'll make the play-in.
Shout out, hey, Russ, not Russ, but Knicks. Shout out to Carlito. Save your money. Save your money, kid.
Save your money.
Save your money, kid. Save your money, kid.
That's okay. I knew there's 3 conversations gonna happen to this podcast, and this is one of them where I'm gonna get heat for. So I'm okay.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You know what? If this happens in 2 years, you can tell us we stay on that side. How about? This is never going away.
I did have the Hornets last week when LaMelo was still there. I had them as like the 9 seed going into the playoffs or the play-in. In the 10 teams that I have written down right now, I don't see the Hornets eclipsing any of them.
Doesn't fucking feel like a week ago, does it?
It was about like a week and a half, maybe 11 days.
Doesn't feel like a week and a half ago. Feels like a whole fucking month ago.
It does. It does. Because so much has happened in the last 10 days.
Look,
bro, right after we stopped recording, the Miami trade happened.
Oh my God! We'll talk.
Can you read the Miami trade, man? That's the next trade, right?
Just to give my quick thoughts on the Hornets and Wolves trade, since it's the only thing I fucking wrote about in my notes this week.
That's a lot of words.
It is. It's a lot of words.
You wrote a dissertation.
I did. I wrote it. Look at this shit.
You write notes. Some people don't write notes.
Yeah, I did. I wrote notes during the.
I'm talking about Cam. I wasn't making fun of you.
But flirting versus harassment. Okay, got it.
No, because sometimes I realize
I'm getting mogged by all my youngsters that went to college.
I realized you should probably write notes when I was talking about the finals a few weeks ago, and I was like, the Knicks are going to win, and I was just fucking stumbling, and then Russ was like, I don't know how confident you feel in that, so I was like, I'm going to start.
5.
I didn't write notes about any other trade though, because there's been like 90 of them. But with the Hornets, write notes
about this stuff because I get pretty good at knowing it.
Yeah, I used to like free ball with that when I was recording videos or whatever. I can't do that anymore. I don't know why.
You're free balling right now, just not with your ideas.
Yeah, facts.
There you go.
So with the Hornets, I understand getting rid of LaMelo or trying to trade LaMelo while he played as much as he did this year. I really do hate what they got though.
Hate it.
And I wouldn't have done it if I were the Hornets.
No.
Yeah. That is my gripe.
That's my big thing with them. And then like you get a guy like fucking Naz Reid, and I like Naz Reid. I'm not gonna start the Naz Reid hate wagon. I don't love Naz Reid, but
there's no hate. I'm the first. I'm driving the bus. Shout out to Charles Barkley. I'm driving the bus. I'm not in the back of the bus.
No, I don't hate Naz Reid. I think he's fine for the most part. But the thing with Naz Reid, when you're giving up a guy who's consistently viewed as a top 10 point guard in the NBA for a guy who has had a couple of down years after a six-man run. A couple of years removed from a 6-man run.
You are a hater, nigga. God,
he is still a 6-man. He's still a 6-man.
We know.
He's not even their best big man. Shout out to Musa Diabate. He's not even their best big man. He's not even. I really don't like it. And of the 4 first-round picks that they ended up trading, 3 of them are pick swaps. The only unprotected one, the only unprotected one is 2033. They traded for an 11-year. Yeah,
anything can be happening in 2033.
They traded for they traded for somebody watching Jesser right now.
Yeah,
great heavens!
Knicks. You know what they're doing right now. You know how they're what their assertion was. You remember Chris looking into the future?
Yeah,
just that. Looking into the future.
Let's do this Giannis trade, bro.
And for the just one real quick for the Wolves, and then I'll just because I was already prepared for it. For the Wolves, I get the idea of getting LaMelo. The idea of LaMelo is great. I think you need a whole different player of LaMelo in order for the Wolves to really make noise.
You need that LaMelo that just happened.
You need that LaMelo to just happen. You need that LaMelo to shoot a bit better, which I do expect since he won't be the number one option on that. I do expect that. The Wolves have a better overall team. Their front court also kind of concerns me, but overall, I would probably give it about a B. Maybe a B plus, depending on how the season goes, but I would say B.
I give it an A for the Wolves. One of the other reasons why I don't like it for the Hornets, because again, Naz Reid's not a good return. And also, the thing is, when they're good again, I can't envision Naz Reid on that team, because that'll be a while in the future. Do you give Naz Reid another contract? Do you give him another $25 million a year? Or maybe more if he asks for it?
He's probably going to get dealt, I think, like at the deadline to like a team
That's so funny. So the main guy that you trade for, when you trade away the best player you had in your franchise history, the best player in your
ain't a franchise stuck, nigga.
Yeah, I know. And there's another reason.
Them niggas, sorry.
There's another reason. Didn't I say this in the last podcast? The Hornets are the only team in the NBA that still feel like an expansion team, right?
You did say that. You did. And they do.
They feel like they started existing 5 years ago. Their best player, their three best players were Melo, Kemba Walker, and Gerald Wallace. What are we doing here, bro?
No Big Al respect?
Number 4. Big Al's number 4.
All right.
And then number 5, and then you know what number 5 is? Steven Jackson.
Yeah. No, but well, like I said with that, it was like
you don't know. And listen, anybody look the LeBron meme. Anybody else gets to make that trade. You don't get to make that trade. You don't have the leeway. You haven't given me the benefit of the doubt to believe that you could come out of that trade as beneficiaries. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm giving it a D-.
I was gonna give it like a D or some shit, but damn, okay, all right.
Like, D-.
No, because
F plus.
Okay, F plus, A plus minus.
Hey man, I think it's probably like a C minus.
Okay, are we doing the Giannis trade?
I think, we might as well. I could talk about this trade. I could talk about this trade forever.
I don't like the actual trade itself.
All right, Giannis trade. There you go. Yeah.
We don't got to go too into specifics, but the Miami Heat got Giannis and Bobby Portis, and the Bucks got Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, Jaime Jaquez, Yakashonis, a 2026 first, which is the 13th pick, the pick they used to get Nate Ament, the 2030 first, a 2033 first, a 2030 pick swap, and a 2033 second round pick. How do you feel?
And now for the Bucks, this trade gets an A-. This trade gets an A- for the Bucks. I'm very happy that they took this trade. Number one, because I did not want Giannis on the Celtics in my conference. Number one, I was scared. Remember when I was texting you that day?
That nigga's a hater.
I was scared.
This nigga texting me terrified.
I'm not. No,
this nigga's shaking in his boots.
Having a team is being a hater. Having a team is being a hater.
Yo, nah. This nigga, every offseason moves happen. He's been like, "Thank God the Celtics didn't get this."
Literally, dude,
this nigga's a hater. Bro.
That was my main thing too. Thank God the Celtics didn't get.
Knicks. What did I do like 10 minutes after they traded Giannis? What did I do? I called
you called me and celebrated.
Yes, I called him and I celebrated. Me and Knicks had a 15-minute conversation about how we were both happy that the goddamn Celtics did not get Giannis. Thank you, Hugo Gonzalez. Thank you so much for existing. Thank you, Baylor Shireman. And thank you, Brad Stevens, for being washed. Thank you. Because, my God, this was originally supposed to be the Hugo Gonzalez celebration of life episode. But
it was. But we got too much to go through now.
Yeah, we had too much to go through.
Maybe next time, kid.
Yeah, but jokes aside, I do love this trade for the Bucks and it's for a main reason. The main reason is that 13th pick that they got this year from the Bucks or the Heat, sorry, that pick would probably be better and is at least guaranteed to be better than any of the picks they could have gotten from the Celtics or any of the picks they would have gotten if they traded Jaylen Brown. I would rather, if I'm going into a rebuild with the new lottery odds where bottoming out does not help you, I would rather get the surefire thing. And I would rather get that 13th pick. Because that means you can either experiment a little with the 10th pick that you already have, and then you can go pick Nate Ament because now you have 2 picks. If one of them doesn't pan out, it's not the end of the world. You have 2 attempts at it. And they did good with the Braden Burrius pick. I like him. And Nate Ament, if he's good, he's good. If he's not, it's not the end of the world because you already got a good rookie from that class. I think he'll be fine. I think people are too harsh on him. People hate whimsy. That's why they hate Nate Ament. I like when he does like the eyebrow thing. That Russ. Yeah, he does that. Yeah. But I'm gonna give it an A.
Dexterity. If you know, you know.
I don't have it, unfortunately. I give it an A. I give it an A minus for the Bucks, and for the Heat. You know what? For the sole reason of what else could they do, I'm giving them a B plus. I'm giving Miami a B plus because there's no other avenue they could have gotten to compete with the other teams in the East. No other avenue because we know. Go ahead. Your mic
Bruh,
is muted.
I just want that to be remembered. That statement.
There's no other.
There was
avenue
no
they could have
other
done.
thing
No
that
other thing they could
team
have
could
done.
do
Nothing.
to compete. I just
Nothing.
want to remember that. I just want that to be tabled for later. Okay, we continue.
Yeah, go ahead.
They're
But because
still gonna be play-in merchants.
well, we'll talk about that in a second. But here's the thing. I do appreciate them being aggressive and trading a haul to get Giannis because it's so un-Pat Riley like. It's the most anti-Pat Riley thing I've ever seen. Like I don't even know if this is Pat Riley or if this is somebody weekend and Bernie's-ing him. Just like puppeteering his arms and trying to sound like him and making the trade. I like the aggressiveness, and maybe it pays off. Maybe Giannis with Spo is the thing that he needs to make that next run in the East. But I'm going to give it a B plus because I like the aggressiveness. I think that's the only thing they could have done to be good in the East because otherwise they'd be playing merchants forever. Maybe they are playing merchants now, but you know what? They'll look cool doing it. So yeah, and I'm glad they didn't take that Celtics offer because that Celtics offer between you and me was complete BS. Even with Hugo, because Hugo's not that good. Hugo's an auxiliary player. All right. Which is even funnier as to why the Celtics didn't want to put him in the trade. I'll tell you what, if the Celtics traded for Giannis and the Bucks accepted that offer, I'd give them an F minus. I'd give the Bucks an F minus. Because why do you have Jaylen Brown? You're not going to be good anytime soon. And how many games is a core of Jaylen Brown, Miles Turner, and Ryan Rollins winning? -4. And you don't have that much good draft capital. Because we saw the picks that Jaylen Brown just got traded for, not that good. And now you have this surefire number 13 pick that you used to get Native Met, who people thought you were going to pick anyway. But now you take him with a bonus pick that you didn't have before. You have room. The Bucks, you know what? I'm going to say this. In a few years, if what happens to the Heat, if what I think happens to the Heat happens to the Heat, I think we're going to be looking at this trade and we're going to say that the Bucks won. Like, pure point blank. Pure point blank. That's my little rant on the Giannis trade. And Giannis, thank you for ending that shit immediately because it led to one of the best off seasons ever. Because none of this would have happened if Giannis didn't get traded. I'll tell you that much. All right, anybody want to say anything? I had my little ISO moment.
I mean,
mid move. Okay. It's just a little bit better than lateral. It's cool trade for Giannis. Giannis is an amazing player. And arguably a top 5 player when he's playing.
And this past year was the best version of him that we got, offensively at least.
Thank you, Luka. Thank you. But I just will say this: this is the reason why I thought most Giannis moves are going to be kind of bad, except for the Jaylen Brown one, because they could have been a straight up swap. If it takes you gouging out your depth, or even just your shallow depth,
gouging out your depth. That's a MJF with the eyes. Damn.
No, so serious. Losing Jaime Jaquez,
Hero,
Tyler Hero, and Khalil Ware. No matter how you feel about players, they were. What was that?
And
Kuchionis as well. I don't know how to spell it. I don't know how to pronounce it.
To a lesser degree, I'm going to stay on those 3 guys. Those are the main 3. They all got named minutes.
Yeah.
And they all filled the role. Even Khalil Ware was the least used one. And he had many good games on the Heat. But Jaime Jaquez especially had grown.
Good player. Good defender.
Very, very quickly had grown. Well, he actually did a little bit of everything on the court. Jaime Jaquez is what people thought Kyle Kuzma was.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I said, if Giannis thinks he like Kyle Kuzma, he would have loved Jaime Jaquez, but sorry, buddy. You're ready to learn Andrew Wiggin ISOs.
And also, why'd you say Wiggin like it's a singular Wiggin? He doesn't get Wiggins? Andrew Wiggin?
I don't think I'm picking up my S's. That's like
there's Andrew Wiggin, and then there's Aaron Wiggins, the better Wiggin.
Aaron Wiggin. Yeah, the one who invented basketball. But you know what? Hey, Russ, I'm gonna do something for you. You know that now that they got Khalil Ware, right? Hey, Miles Turner, we're good, buddy. You can go. Khalil Ware is here. You can retire.
We got Khalil Ware.
We got Khalil Ware.
Hey, instead of doing yoga, he took the Shahad.
Yeah! Yeah. Oh man, I can't wait till I'm in a few weeks. I'm gonna have my friend Jawad on the episode on the podcast. He's a Miami Heat fan. He's Palestinian, so I can finally tell a guest Salam alaikum. Finally, and none of you will get that because you guys are uncultured. Anyways, he nodded his head. Nick's nodded his head.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But when you asked me if I knew what inshallah
Grizz gonna bring up a bacon, egg, and cheese just to spite you.
Oh my god!
A Brunson egg and cheese.
We're gonna bring him a bacon, egg, and cheese and some Haribo gummies just to spite you. What we talking about?
Keep in mind, he said he doesn't even like pork that much if it wasn't on pizza. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Was that?
Go crazy.
Grizz said that.
Pork on
Didn't
pizza.
you say that? You don't like pork on pizza unless
it's like sausage, pepperoni.
Right. Yeah.
Besides those three things.
And my brain just went to a fucking pork chop.
Like I'm not saying that pork is bad. I was gonna say,
what the hell?
Like, I could live without it more than I can live without other things.
Oh yeah, compared to everything else, it's probably the lowest on the totem pole.
Most favorable pork thing that I enjoy.
Yeah.
What is it?
If it's not based in pizza, I probably can be okay. Like,
okay.
The issue of giving up pork is that like my pizza's gonna be garbage from that moment forward. It's over.
I never. If bacon was always rubbery, I would never eat that.
I literally said this.
I need my bacon to be like glass.
I literally said this before, bro.
Like glass.
And Grizz, you remember? I've had bacon before on accident, right? We all have. If you ask a Muslim if they haven't and and they say no, they're lying. I'm telling you right now. I'm honest. Mother eye. But I've had it before.
Mother eye.
But was hating on Nazir Muhammad Reed.
Okay, no, that's Nazaron. That's Nazaron Reed. That's not Nazir Muhammad.
So because you don't like him, you know, lower his identity like that. So
wow.
Okay, his name is Nazaron Reed. That's his given name. That's his birth name, Nazaron Reed. Stop looking at me like that, Russ.
I see how mad you are, man.
Hey, I'm here to spread misinformation. I do not care.
But also, I maintaining the agenda is a top priority. But I literally said on the podcast before, I don't like bacon that much. It's too much fat. It's too much gristle. I don't enjoy it.
The cut and the cook.
Yeah.
But back to the Heat though. I think they'll definitely be better. He
doesn't move you that much.
They'll definitely be better, but I need people to contextualize. This was a player from the 11th seed going to the 10th seed. Never in the history of this game would y'all ever glaze it this much. If you remove the names of these players and teams, you would never glaze.
Also, this is a guy who struggled with injuries.
Because Giannis went to Miami, exactly. He does struggle with injury. We'll see how that goes. I'm not wishing anything against him. He was actually more healthy this year. They just didn't play him. Find them. Give us their pick. Give us their pick. They actively told that boy to sit down. And they didn't get punished for it. Hey, what you got?
He on Kalshi now. He's not going anywhere. He on Kalshi now.
Ben, I see them basically probably at the top of the play-in at best. Is where I see it.
Damn, at best? I got them as a 5 seed.
Or the Heat?
I mean,
I got them at 6 now.
They could probably be the 5 seed at best. That probably takes a little bit of fortune, like a good run from them.
That takes Giannis being healthy and Wiggins being a good third option.
No, that takes a couple teams being hurt too.
Yeah. More than anything, luck has to go there.
Cameronian or two being injured throughout the year.
Or two. Oh, two. I get it. There are 2 of them. Yeah. There's 2 of them.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm a big fan of both of them. All right. After this, what trade are we discussing now? You want to get?
I didn't get my grade. Hold on, Dad.
Yeah, I didn't do mine.
I'm saying you just gonna skip me and Knicks like that,
dude. We're an hour and a half in. We're an hour and a half in.
Ain't nobody.
That's your fault.
Ain't nobody talking to you.
Jeez.
Nobody's talking to you.
You wanted to whatever. For the Bucks, I have a B.
Okay.
I don't think it's a bad deal. I think they had to do what they had to do. I think they got some good, solid players, but nothing that's like franchise anchoring, which I think is what you want.
If they took the Celtics package, what would you give it? If they took the JB package, what would you give it?
B plus. Probably.
Okay. Wow, you like that package more?
Depends on the full package.
I mean,
yeah. If it's just Brown and like one person in 1 second,
I think the original package was Jaylen Brown and 2 firsts.
I mean,
but wasn't there other players involved originally? It just got shrunk down to that.
Yeah. It was there were other players involved, but the Celtics didn't want to give them up. It was supposed to be
Yeah, but
Jaylen Brown.
what was the deal they asked them for?
Okay, so the deal that the Bucks asked them for was Jaylen Brown 2 firsts, Hugo Gonzalez, and Baylor Shireman, and the Celtics said no. We're going to give you Jaylen Brown and 2 firsts.
Yeah, that's crazy. By the way, that's hilarious.
That is crazy. It would have been a huge fleece for the Celtics
if it was the original trade. I'd probably give it a B plus because I think that like the one issue I have with the deal is there's not like a defined point. You know what I mean? Like I feel like when you trade the best player in your history,
you need something.
By far. You want to get like that one point,
that one definitive where you want to make a playoff push. This guy is going to lead you.
Russ.
The Heat provided a sexier package of I guess. But the Heat provided like a better package. Yeah, they provided a better package like overall in terms of like look at all this stuff you can get, and they did get good players. Hero's a good player. Hawkes is a good player. They got picks. But the thing is, where's a good?
No,
where's okay? Where's okay? Fine. Maybe he needs a different change of scenery. But the thing is, But the thing is with that though, who's going to lead you to the playoffs? You got good players. Who's going to be that guy? Who's going to be that number one guy for in Milwaukee?
I think at that
especially because I don't think you're going to be bad enough to draft one for a minute.
Yeah, Russ seems pretty confused by what I.
He seems very perturbed.
He seems very baffled.
I'm bewildered.
He's perplexed.
That's a question. Who gives a damn?
Who gives a damn? If they're still trying to compete, then who the hell is going to lead them?
Again, I'm not saying that they're trying to compete.
Is it Hero? I'll see you in the
I'm just saying.
Because I'll say this right now. I
don't know who told you they're trying to compete.
They're not trying to compete.
Deserves a check from the government every month.
Yeah,
they should be trying to compete.
They're not going to try to compete. If they were trying
to compete,
they would take.
That's the reason. They don't got their own picks.
I'll tell you right now, we got 6 months for them to boost value and trade it off.
If they were trying to compete, they would have taken the Jaylen Brown package. But they didn't.
And I think realistically, I think they should have taken the Jaylen Brown package
2 years ago. They didn't. They're dealing with.
They should have traded him 2 years ago. He's right. They should have traded.
So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
Quite frankly,
I agree with him because what you have to remember is that the Bucks are gonna have to pick for like 3 to 4 years, right? Like they don't have control of their own picks really. So that's why I thought Giannis was gonna stay, or we kind of thought Giannis was gonna stay because for the Bucks there wasn't much incentive unless you got that guy.
What the hell
what else could you do? Yeah. And my thing is like, again, you had to do it. I'm not saying they shouldn't have, but I'm saying in a perfect world you want that guy, which is why I would have preferred the Jaylen Brown package if you're gonna get two first and some decent role players anyway, because you already have more pieces to trade regardless.
Yeah,
I don't think the pieces are better than the sum of the parts they did get from the Heat, but I do think Jaylen Brown is a way better player than any other players are going to be.
Absolutely,
even close.
Yeah. Speaking of Jaylen, and I will say this: the real losers of the trade are the Celtics by far.
Yeah,
because
that report coming out hoed them niggas.
Because number one, you didn't get Giannis, and you still don't have a center. Number two, you made a stupid signing in free agency that I'm about to talk about that you just made today that I told Knicks about that sucks.
Can we do the rest of these trades first before you talk about a random Celtics?
I said later. But number three, you ruined your relationship with your second best player, who was just your best player and an MVP candidate. He was number 5 in MVP voting.
It was the finals MVP like 2 years ago.
Was the finals MVP a few years ago. You ruined your relationship with him, and now he's on.
Spoiler.
No. The relationship was ruined as soon as the trade was getting.
Yeah, discussed. But you're about to say who they got traded to. It's a spoiler, bro. You can't say that.
No. I'm not gonna say it. What are you talking about? No.
Just making sure, bro.
Okay. Well. Here's a question, guys. What does FCHAPO even stand for? FCHWPO. What does that stand for? Jaylen Brown's thing.
Are you genuinely asking us a bit?
I don't know.
I
know what it means.
It's a bit. I'm guessing it's about to be a bit. I think.
Knicks.
It's about to be a bit.
Here's my thing for what FCHAPO means. Fat ass chud hoeing and whining and pouting over analytics. There you go. There you go. That's what.
Did you pause the entire podcast for that bit, bro?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Jaylen Brown, he won another championship. That's T-Max 1v1 league.
I mean, Grizz. My other option. Grizz, my other option was faithfully crapping, hogging, worthless, poopy offense. That was my other one.
Poopy offense.
Poopy offense.
Crapping, poopy offense.
We're the adults. We're the adults.
It's like a double negative right there.
Like,
we're the adults.
This is.
Do
we want to talk about the Isaiah Stewart trade or no? Are we going to talk about that or no? I assume not, right?
Where'd he go? The Grizzlies?
No.
Indeed.
I'm glad you guys at least got your. I'm glad you guys at least got your BC replacement. I'm glad you guys got your BC replacement at least.
Yeah.
I saw a tweet that said. I saw a tweet that said that the Grizzlies, like, they got really sad because he said that the Grizzlies probably got Stewart as their BC replacement. I was like, damn, that makes sense. You know.
Isaiah Joe trade. Did we talk about that?
Not really.
No.
Shout out to the Pistons. They got better.
I will say briefly about that. That was like
Isaiah Joe were both just dumps. They saved 160 mil doing that.
What'd you call them? What'd you call them, Russ? The salary dump bros?
The salary dump bros. And any real fan of the Thunder that actually cares about that team was so ready just to get off of them.
They're up now. They got a replacement. They got Bennett Sturts. They're up.
Yeah, they're not bad players, but they're not worth what they were doing for that team.
They're not worth. I will say, Grizz, you guys fleeced the Pistons though. 3 seconds for Stewart is a good deal.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a wonderful deal.
If only we could have fleeced somebody else, man.
Wait, what happened? No, nothing. Are we doing it?
No.
Okay.
As for Joe, that was like my ideal. As for Joe, like, that was my ideal destination for him because it makes all the sense in the world.
They need a shooter, but also that's not moving me.
It doesn't move me, but I think that's the best place he could have won.
Yeah. Also, they're about to overpay like shit for Durant, and I will be there for it.
Yeah, because they're gonna match anything.
Oh man, they're gonna match anything.
They're gonna match any deal.
They're gonna back themselves into a corner.
Just because they said it, don't mean they're gonna do it. So let's actually get to the next trade though, because the next trade is.
They don't have a center.
I got it. I got you.
What's the next trade?
Are we doing the trade, or do we want to do
the trade?
The Hornets traded for Miles Bridges.
No, we already talked about that. We already talked about that.
Okay, man.
I mean, I like the trade for the Hornets.
Devin Carter went to
they won that.
Devin Carter went to the Hawks. Y'all don't want to talk about that.
Shout out to Grayson Allen.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Grayson. Shout out to Royce O'Neal. Royce O'Neal's pretty.
I will say
he was getting more involved in the offense. You know.
I will say this now.
Shout out Royce to 6'9".
6'9".
Oh yeah, I'm gonna steal that. I'm stealing
Lupe destroyed him.
Wait, dude, I know this Jazz fan. He fucking hates Royce O'Neal. I'm gonna use that.
With
at least it's all right. You gotta give my credit. I need my $2 from that. So
yeah, every time I say that, I'm just gonna name drop your Twitter.
That's totally cool.
With the Devin Carter trade, I find it very funny that every guard the Kings drafted is now gone of the past 5-6 years. Every guard they drafted is now gone. Every single one. Davion Mitchell is gone. Howie's gone.
Hey, Cuff, the keys are in your hands, buddy.
Hey, Cuff, you either run that slant or we go back to the ghetto.
Also, don't worry. Fox will be back in about a year. Don't worry about that. I wouldn't worry about that if I was you.
Yeah. Well, Seattle? You're not going to Seattle? You're not going to Seattle?
No. Why would they let them draft that guy?
Salary dump. Anyways, what's the next trade? Fred VanVleet, James Harden, Draymond declining his player.
We can do it.
He's just gonna take less money.
I was going to suggest that we do all the trades and then we do just the offseason instead of going through each individual.
Okay, well, where's the next big trade? I'm trying to find out.
Pause. Terrorism happened on June 29th. You want to talk about that?
Pause. People were talking about how Shams does this stupid thing where he tweets too much. Now I understand. I understand. Because he tweets and then he quotes tweet it with another tweet.
Yeah, no, I've understood.
Can we stop dragging out my demise, please?
He'll post all of his TV appearances too. He's fucking fun.
Give me a second.
Like it's crazy, but in a way, I respect it.
This bit sucks. This bit's terrible. You're terrible.
All right.
I don't have the sound.
If it wasn't your team, you would be hating. Anyways, so
y'all go first,
the Memphis Grizzlies traded Ja Morant to the Portland Trailblazers for Jeremy Grant and Chris Mert.
Interesting trade for the Trailblazers for sure.
Yeah, it's a very interesting trade for the Trailblazers.
Isaiah Joe and them. This was literally, I've never seen. I don't know if last time I seen a mutual salary dump.
A mutual salary.
Yeah.
The contracts they didn't want.
I will say Jeremy Grant. It feels like Jeremy Grant's been in trade discussions ever since he went to Portland.
He's been in trade discussions his whole career.
He wants to laugh at that one though. He wants to laugh at that because he knows it's true.
He doesn't want to laugh at that one. He's like.
No, Jeremy Grant's been in trade discussions his entire career.
I'm gonna say at Miles Turner and my homegirl Shamari.
In that aspect,
I have never heard of someone being flagrantly available. That was disgusting. Whoever put that report
out. They reported that nigga was flagrantly available. Who does that?
That's crazy.
Did they report that the Kings didn't even want him? That's crazy.
It's like the lowest fucking sweepstakes I've ever seen. For a player. It's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's the least competitive sweepstakes is the word I was looking for.
All right, guys. All right. We all get
No, it's just
we understand.
Happened. What do you want us to do?
I'm just saying. I feel you. We're all some of us are going through some things. Some of us have championships and aspirations. Some of us have championships and aspirations, and some of us have Ty Jerome. Okay, that's all I'm saying. If we could just bring it down to a 4.
Some of us do have championship aspirations. Yeah.
I know somebody who thinks Ty Jerome is unironically better than Ja Morant.
Put that shirt down. Now pull it down. Pull your shirt down right now. Pull your shirt down. You're overdue. Yeah, there you go.
I got a larger size. I got a larger size, so I didn't have to do
that. You found out the meta. You found out the meta.
Is there something? Russ, listen, I know it's not June anymore, but you can be who you want to be, man.
No. The thing is that fat people will get shot in the face and then get thrown down a building, and they'll start adjust their shirt. Yeah.
I posted.
Fat people will be in the middle of a nuclear war.
I posted a video on my spam, and it was fat people. It was fat people in 2001, and he's standing in front of the TV going, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god."
I saw that.
Grizz, you could give a skinny person and a fat person the same plate of food, have them eat it the same way, and what do they say to the fat guy?
Fat ass nigga.
You fucking that shit up.
Yo, I went to work and I ordered Zaxby's today because it was a Wednesday and I had like money to do so. And I walked in and a customer went, "Okay." What does that mean? I was like,
okay. All right, I see you.
What's going on? Dude. My friend, Jacob told me that one time he went into the gym, he saw another fat guy walk in, and the fat guy gave him the nod, and then Jacob was like, No, don't do that to me.
Bro, I be getting pissed off, bro. Anyway, basketball.
And now you're about to get pissed off even more. Yeah. So for the Blazers, I'll start for the Blazers. I don't understand it really because what do you do with another point guard? Now you have Ja, Dame, what the hell is his name? Drew, and you have Scoot Henderson. Yeah. You didn't trade away Scoot Henderson? You could have traded them Scoot Henderson and kept Jeremy.
And I saw a report recently. I forgot where I saw it, but I saw a report recently. They plan on keeping all those guys.
And they keeping Scoot? That's crazy.
Yeah, they're keeping all 4 of those guys.
Scoot's gonna be what people thought Darren Peterson was gonna be, DNP, and it's not gonna be his fault.
He's gonna end up in the Dennis Smith Jr. category, unfortunately.
Oh no, bro, he's better than Dennis Smith Jr.
He is better than Dennis Smith Jr., but he's gonna end up there.
I hate it because Scoot had 30 in a playoff game a few months ago. You remember that game? He had 30 in a playoff game a few months ago. He was good.
The fucking eye roll.
Well. He was playing well this season. No, he was playing well this season. Tiago Splitter found something with him. And now they're just going to make him eat shit on the bench for the whole season.
They're going to make him eat shit? Whoa.
Yeah, he's going to... I eat a piece of shit like you for breakfast. You eat a piece of shit for breakfast? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But
we in Scoop versus Landry Shamet talks.
oh my God, bro.
Give me Shamet. Give me Shamet.
But unfortunately, give me
I say
Shamet.
Shamet in later rounds.
I want
Unfortunately,
Landry Shamet.
Like Shamet. Like I don't understand why. I don't understand why the Blazers would have all these 4-point guards. Who's gonna start? They said John Dame are gonna start. You play Dame at the 2?
They probably are.
Who's defending in that backcourt? Who
There
is
is
defending? And then you have the blue and white man as small forward. You have the blue and white man. He's not a good defender either. So Donovan Clingan's going to carry your whole defense? He's an inside guy.
I know we're going into the signings. I heard they're bringing back Time Lord.
Yahweh will deliver them, so they're good. They got it.
Yeah, that was a gift from Yahweh, yeah. But they are bringing back Time Lord, so their only good defenders are going to be centers. Their only good defenders are going to be centers.
If Time Lord plays.
And Tumani Kamara. I guess Russ is not a big fan of Tumani Kamara. But
so that defense turned fake.
Okay. And so for the Blazers, I'm gonna give this a C-, I guess. I don't know, C-. So now, Russ, go ahead. I'm gonna do it for you. Russ, go. Not Russ. Not you. I'm not talking to you. Grizz.
No one's talking to you.
Grizz. ISO.
Y'all gonna rate it for the Grizzlies, bro?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm not gonna rate it. I'm gonna let you rate it.
No, man, no, bro. Go ahead and rate it, but you rate every other trade. Go ahead, man.
I'm not gonna rate it. I
give it a double D, like an anime character.
You give it a double D. Magic City
on a Monday.
They both got D's. You had to make the move. It doesn't really move the needle because they both got contracts they don't want.
It's like a whatever move for both sides. I mean, I hope Jeremy Grant's good for the.
You don't know why Portland threw that lifeline out for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, him of all people. I don't understand why they traded for him because you already have point guards. Ja's good. Don't get me wrong, Ja's good. But number one, Josh could have went for something different. A few picks. You didn't get a second. It was a straight up 1 for 2.
I would have rather seen Ja go I would rather see go to the Spurs.
A lot of other players. Yeah, he would have been better than De'Aaron. Shit, that's a rim threat. He would have been way better than De'Aaron. Okay, I don't understand.
I see. You went too far.
I'm going that far. He would have been better than De'Aaron, at least in the playoffs, because Ja's a playoff riser. Ja's a playoff riser.
He was gonna do this. He's trolling.
What are you talking about?
You don't believe that. You don't believe that.
I don't believe that Ja would have been better than De'Aaron for the Spurs.
I don't even believe that.
I do believe it. Do you believe it, Grizz? Am I overrating Ja now? I don't think so. Go ahead.
No, man. You right, biggest bro. This is a good take.
So now we're caping for De'Aaron Fox now. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox would have dribbled.
Grizzly the hug.
Ja would have dribbled the clock out. Is all I'm saying. Go ahead, Grizz. What do you give it?
It's too late to apologize.
I feel like I got set up on a blind date and I got stabbed 42 times in the stomach. So I'd give it a D.
Not even an F?
I just I feel like we traded STDs. Like, what was the point of this? Like, I don't understand.
You traded chlamydia for gonorrhea.
Like, what makes me so frustrated about it is, like, you know how, like, Ja did not play well last season, right?
No.
Ja's unavailable as a player. And like I said before, the LaMelo trades and the trade and, like, all that type of stuff were going to influence this one, right? Where it's like, dude, you're not going to get a lot, right? I already prepared myself. I'm not going to get a bunch of picks, you know what I'm saying? I might get 1 or 2. I might get 2, 3 solid role players. Maybe a younger guy who needs a little bit more time, you know, that's fine. And then, like, I'm sitting at work, you know, and I get the notification that Ja's on the Blazers. And I'm like, oh, great. We must have gotten Scoot. Because why would they trade for 6 guards?
Or a first.
Why would they need that? I'm like, you know, at least, like, this is not something that's, like, super great, you know. And Giannis already off the board. Like, we'll get a first from them. Maybe they, you know, they'll have a bad year. Maybe a couple seconds. We like seconds with the Grizzlies.
It's so funny because
and we were like, you know what? Keep your second. We want Chris Murray.
It's so funny when
I find you, nigga,
when it's so funny because when it happened, I just texted Grizz that I got my rental car finally from Enterprise, and I texted it to him. He's like, "Hell yeah, we're back." I'm like, "Yeah, we're back for now." Then 10 minutes later, he messages me, "I'm about to cry," and I'm like, "Wait, what? It's not that big of a deal." And then I looked at Sham's account, and I was like, "Oh God, it happened." But I thought a member of your family died. I bet you felt like
What
it.
makes what makes me so frustrated about the entire Josh saga to me is I'm not saying Josh's a mature off court person or that he didn't have already things that happened. What I'm saying is we had a guy that was really good at creating rim pressure and created offense based off pick and rolls and playmaking and speed. And then we
And great in
took
open
all his
court.
pick and roll partners away, slowed him down tremendously, stopped running pick and rolls at all, and then traded all the people he liked.
This is
what was the like for the end goal to be Jeremy Grant?
Grizz,
Excellent.
Grizz. You know how there was this one video that Bleacher Report made. It was like an animated Vince Carter versus Ja Morant one-on-one thing where they used to do this like past and present. I would unfortunately have to say that Vince and Ja's careers on the Raptors and the Grizzlies ended the exact same way. The exact same way. The exact same way. The first
Hey, Russ was there. You should ask him.
Yeah, he was there. The first listen, the first 2-3 years were
You were technically.
Yeah, you were. The first 2-3 years
you were, literally.
He still got that face. The first
You were. You literally were. You were alive. You literally were.
He's still making that face. But no, Russ, listen.
No, I know I was there. Finish how you think that their sagas are similar.
Sure, yeah. The first 2-3 years were incredible. The first 2-3 years were the best years of the tenure. After that, injuries happened, off-court issues happened, and then the year before, they basically traded all of their friends. The team got way worse, and then
remind me the off-court stuff for Vince Carter.
For Vince Carter, it was basically like him saying stuff like, "Oh, I'm better than Michael Jordan." The media getting mad at him for bringing his mother around, going to his college graduation, and all that stuff. Basically, mad at him for being a good person.
Yeah, like is this what we're doing? Yeah. I'm trying to make sure. Jog my old memory. Old man here. It was him being confident and then also being
a good person. Being a good person, yeah. They were both getting media backlash for differing reasons. And then in the year before they got traded, their teams got worse. They were struck with injuries. And then the management got rid of their friends on the team. They got rid of their friends on the staff. They took away the parking spot for Vince's mother. Probably did the same for Jaws. And then they traded them to a random team for absolutely nothing in return. Like, nothing. So, Vince and Ja's careers on the Raptors and Grizzlies ended the exact same way, and it's very sad. But unfortunately, you guys got your Chris Bosh, so it's the exact same. It's the exact same.
But Ja, you don't get your nickname until you go hoop. You're Demetrius right now, brother. You get the government.
Vince wasn't hooping when he got traded either.
Nigga, that's Jamel. You don't even get to shorten it, nigga. You're Jamel now.
No, you're Demetrius. We call him by his first name. Same thing with Wardell over there too. Over there in Oakland, Wardell.
No. Chris Murray, bro.
I'm not.
He played 27 minutes and had 4 points.
That's actually disrespectful to Vince Carter's legacy. Respect his job, but that's actually disrespectful to Vince Carter's legacy.
Yeah, facts. Honestly,
I'm not even the biggest Vince Carter guy. I'm really not.
Oh no, me either. But yeah, no.
You don't see the parallels.
They just dunk, bro.
I mean, I kind of do. Just the whole dissecting of it was kind of crazy.
I mean, you don't know me if you didn't know I was gonna do something like that. You know I was.
That's true. Like that. That's true. Yeah. It just reminded me of like.
You made the sandwich. You chose to get on the podcast with me, and now you're complaining. You made the sandwich, buddy.
No one else is gonna notice. It just reminded me of like that Air Gold tweet about Mercedes. Let's break things down because we know that's what we do.
No, I would never. No,
not to that degree. Not to that.
No, don't even mention that. No.
They say Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray,
bro.
We gotta get him.
Traded my franchise goat for Jeremy Grant.
You can't keep getting away with this, Grizz. You can't keep getting away with it.
You can't keep getting away with it.
I'm just trying to understand like what the negotiation was like in the room
nothing, just
when that trade was made.
Probably take him off our hands.
That's cool, but then the other team said the same thing.
Yeah, those ones like, sure, take him off our hands. And both niggas said yes. We traded STDs, and I'm supposed to be happy as a this is supposed to be.
I'm being so nice by giving them both Ds because like I really don't genuinely see the point,
bro.
There's no point.
We couldn't get Scoot, bro. You don't even rock with this nigga.
I'd probably give Portland a slightly higher rating just because of the caliber of player that Ja can be. But you look at the fit and you look at the depth chart with the point guards. There's no point.
There's no point.
Well, there's a lot of points.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of points. There's a lot of points, but there's no reason.
I gotta get my joke in. I'm sorry.
No, it was a good joke. But there's no reason. And then for the Grizzlies,
is Jeremy Grant a better shooter than who?
And for
he's an all right shooter.
Probably.
He might be. He might be a better. I think he's a better perimeter shooter than Ja.
39% from three. 39% from three.
He's pretty
good. To have Jeremy Grant with that team to play off of Scoot and Denny's gravity.
Yeah. Because now you have to start Danny at the 4. Because you're not gonna. I don't think you're gonna bench Shaden, right? I don't think they're gonna bench Shaden.
Add Demetrius, who hasn't been a good shooter for a while now.
So that means Shaden has to play small forward. Means Danny's a power forward now.
Yeah,
that's worse.
That's a weird rotation.
They traded their power forward. So are you?
And guess what I got?
Are you gonna trade Klingon and Rob Williams? Start Klingon and Rob Williams.
And guess what? Guess what I got? And I got a bad contract. And get this, guys, not a second. Not a useful, valuable tool in the current NBA landscape. The Grizzlies looked him in the face and said, "Hey,
I want Chris.
We're not going to do this deal unless you give me Chris Murray."
Look, be real. They probably texted him. They probably texted him.
They probably did.
If I was the Grizzlies, I'd be like, "You got to give me Drew as well.
Give me anybody.
Give me Kamara. Give me somebody. Give me Yang Hansen. Give me Yang Hansen at least. Give me somebody."
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yang is crazy.
He's not even doing anything.
Even I sold my Yang. I sold my Yang.
At least he could have played, bro.
Yeah, he could have played. You know Yang Hansen could have played. Who's your center?
Like Jeremy Grant's gonna play. He's not a bad player. That's in me saying I hate Jeremy Grant. Salute.
Who's your center?
Yeah, Zach Edey was fine.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, but our backup center is our backup power. We don't have a backup center though. Isaiah Stewart's technically a power forward. We don't have a backup center.
He's a center.
Oh yeah, hey, they fine.
Plus we're gonna be garbage anyway. And also Zach Edey gets hurt often, so does Isaiah Stewart.
With Cam and Isaiah Stewart, they can give it to you a multitude of ways, any which way you want.
Why you said it like that? Why do you phrase it that?
You give it to you any day of the week.
Stop that. I don't like this. Let's move on, guys. I don't like being unhappy.
Yeah. You know what? You can make fun. You know, you can make fun of me for anything you want. All I have to do is respond and saying, "Where your point guard at?" I win in the end. I win.
You can't ask the Blazers that question. The Blazers got like 80 of them.
Yeah. Well,
this is the type of friend that I have. He sees my franchise at its lowest point in my lifetime. That I'll be able to be a present Grizzlies.
You got Cam Boozer, you're fine. You got Cam Boozer, bro. You're lucky. You got a good draft pick this year. We lost ours. You got a good draft pick this year.
Nigga, shut.
Anyways, let's go to the next trade.
He's gonna lose it.
Let's go to the next trade.
He's gonna crash out.
I don't.
What's the next trade for a tweak, bro?
Hold on. I don't
crash out. Jay, Lord help me.
I don't need this anymore. All right. What's my?
There we go. At least you got the Giannis fit.
Yeah, for now. Well, this is the Greek fit. He's not leaving here. Let me. By the way, he was mad because of how I threw. He was mad because of how I threw the jersey out of frame. Look at this garbage.
What did he say? Garbage.
What's the next?
They don't know that's not. They don't even know that's a Boozer jersey though.
You're right. I just have to put tape over it. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Keep the 27. Make that your own. Now do the Chris move number. Move number. Go ahead. Chris move number.
Man, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for Cam Boozer versus Jamal Murray next year.
What are we talking about now? LeBron? Because that's the next tweet that Shams made. LeBron wanting to leave. Oh, we'll talk about that after the Lakers.
Walter
Clayton. We'll talk about that in a bit. Yeah.
All right. Let's go. This is the next trade on the agenda. So let's take a look at this trade right here.
What are you gaining from that?
Wow, that jersey's fire.
Just to show off the jerseys. That's the only thing.
Is it to show off our Bumble sponsorship?
Oh yeah, the Bumble sponsorship. Yeah. Fuck. I have to look up Kawhi Leonard Clippers Raptors trade. Now it's gonna ask me which one.
I got you.
They got Ingram, Dick,
right,
picks.
So the Toronto Raptors got Kawhi Leonard. The LA Clippers got Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, unprotected first in 2031 and 33, 2027 first round pick swap, and second round picks in 30 and 33.
Isn't it cool when you trade a player and you get picks? It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
We didn't get any picks when we traded for Tyrese. It'll be fine.
I hate you.
Anyways.
So much.
I can just keep doing this, and he can't say anything about it. See, he can't say anything about it. Anyways, Toronto, I'm gonna give you an A. I'm gonna give you a flat A because Ingram was not good in the playoffs. Then he got hurt. Then the team got better without him when he got hurt. And Grady Dick doesn't play. Grady Dick hasn't been playing for like 2 years now.
You'll always have the jersey swap though.
Yeah, the jersey swap was funny. But
Dick's been on hiatus recently.
Yeah, Dick can't penetrate.
They sent out B.I.
Grady Dick.
G Dick.
GD. G Dick. You just made it worse. You just say Grady.
Ingram,
31,
Dick,
33.
And they
31,
swap
33.
picks.
Ingram's Dick. 31 and 33 firsts.
Yeah, it was B.I.G. Dick picks for Kawhi.
B.I.3. The notorious B.I.3.
You don't get it.
He doesn't get it.
B.I.
Oh, B.I.G. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, I told you couldn't read, man. It's okay.
You mean these are ears? Listen, you didn't even get it right. You don't know the 5 cents.
That is a crazy haul, though. That's a crazy haul for Kawhi.
That's a good haul. That's a good haul for a guy who I guess you didn't want to deal with the punishment. Whenever it happens, it won't happen. That's a pretty good haul for a guy who you
the punishment in reference to Dick is crazy.
Oh yeah, I didn't even mention. You know what? Yeah, the punishment that Dick's gonna give you.
They took Dick on to escape the punishment.
I guess I'm pretty. Does that even apply though in Canada? Like, if you go to Canada from the U.S.,
I don't know how that works.
It does because you're employed in an American company, I believe, because the NBA.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Adam Silver's league. They're probably gonna get out of it.
But they weren't gonna punish him in the first place. The guy who was part of the aspiration scandal already got sentenced to jail. They weren't gonna do anything else. And what are they gonna do? Fine Kawhi? Okay, fine. He has money. But
nothing's gonna happen to Kawhi either way.
Yeah, nothing's gonna happen. If they do take his contract away, he's gonna retire. But
no, if you're famous, you can do whatever you want. That's the unfortunate truth.
A for the Raptors. I'm very shocked that Kawhi wanted to sign an extension there. He's probably gonna retire there, which is crazy. I never would have thought that he would retire there. In that case, you should have just stayed in 2020. You should have just stayed. You probably would have a couple more titles.
He wanted to go back home, try that out for a
little.
It didn't work out.
You probably would have had a couple more titles.
Back home.
He has 2 rings regardless. I don't think he's.
He could have gotten 4. He could have gotten 4. But
you think they could have won 3 rings on the Raptors?
They could have repeated. I think they would have repeated in 2020. I think they would have repeated.
Because that's 2.
That's 3 for Kawhi.
Yeah.
And then
2 for the Raptors.
No, but Kawhi could have gotten 4. I'm not talking about the Raptors.
But the Raptors got the 1, and then in the hypothetical 2 others, I would have.
They would have repeated. That doesn't really.
Because that team was. I think that team was a second seed without Kawhi, and they were 1 game away from the conference finals. I think they would have. With Kawhi, I think they would have went on.
Both of you two assume they would have kept all those role players with Kawhi there.
They literally won off of a disgusting shot.
Yeah, but they won. They won.
They did. Making it seem like they were not. It is extremely difficult.
They weren't dominant. They
weren't dominant. There have been very many repeats in the history of the league.
They weren't dominant, but they were arguably a better team after they got rid of Kawhi because the role players.
Never forget the DJ Augustine game 1 of the first round, 2019.
The government mandated 1 game. The Orlando Magic have to win in every first round series.
And then they did it the next year against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and then they boycotted Game 4. I remember that. But for the Clippers, I mean, they're going full rebuild. Do they keep Brandon Ingram? What does Brandon Ingram do there?
I think they keep Ingram and they try to build around him and Garland.
Him and Dick, yeah.
Him, Garland,
Dick Garland,
Keaton Wagler, Grady Dick,
Benedict Mathurin.
And probably Mathurin probably leaves because you have Brandon Ingram. I would assume.
I don't think Mathurin leaves. They made him a restricted free agent. I don't think he leaves.
Ingram, Dick Land.
I don't think he leaves. I think they're gonna match. And I think
I don't think he'll be offered that much, so I don't think like they won't be able to match it or anything. But I think they might be like, hey, we'll just take BI and be fine.
I will say this though. Brandon Ingram, Keaton Wagler, and Benedict Mathurin on the same team. Yo, watch out. Yeah. Anyways.
Keaton Wagler hate is crazy.
No, I like Wagler. He just don't dunk. So we asked Keaton Wagler to dunk. Anyways, for the Clippers, I'll give it what, C+, I guess. I'll give it a C+ because I don't really have much to say about that. They wanted to get off Kawhi, and they wanted to get a couple picks in return. And I guess Brandon Ingram was going to be their tank commander.
I don't even know if they're going to try and tank, honestly, because
they can't tank.
The team's too good to tank.
Yeah, they're too good to tank, and also I don't think they're in a position.
Just sell tickets, bro.
Yeah, they're just going to keep trying to.
Yeah. BI's going to be there to sell tickets. My bad.
Yeah, they're going to sell
tickets.
If you're buying tickets,
other good players there. Why are you doing that?
I think people are going to buy the tickets for the stadium as less as for the team.
Yeah.
I don't know, Russ. What do you give it?
Really, I don't mind it either way. Because they got picks out of it. The Clippers had to do this because I already saw the writing on the wall. They weren't going to be able to build a good team around Kawhi. The fact that they were quiet about them moving him, that was interesting. Because
that was very. We only got that report the day before it happened. That was crazy.
But I knew they couldn't just be sitting on that. It wasn't going to work. That team wasn't going to work. Because they were the team. They were talking about they were going to keep Benedict a little bit. They were going to match offers. And I was like, if they keep Benedict, then what's the point of having Kawhi and Darius Garland and the other players they have? And most of the players they have that are okay are kind of on the younger side. So Kawhi doesn't fit that timeline, and he's also not been the picture of health. But he had a great season this last year.
He had a great season, and he was healthy.
Relative to him.
He played 72 games. That's enough.
Extremely healthy for his standards, which is great. That's when you're supposed to sell on him. In that situation, that's why I was like, that's perfect. Perfect time to sell.
Yeah.
Back to the Raptors, I did not expect that. That's actually good for the Raptors. I think it does fill a lot of holes.
Great.
Fits in with their identity. Again, they're a defensive team. He's going to be the go-to bucket getter.
Scotty's going to benefit so much. I love Scotty. He's going to benefit so much from Kawhi being there. And Kawhi just having that type of gravity. Scotty's already really good. He got better in the playoffs. He's going to get way better with Kawhi mentoring him. Well, mentoring him. I don't think Kawhi wants to mentor anybody.
I mean, I think he'll be able to do more. Like I say, it's probably easier for him to get downhill. Maybe the angles will get a little wider for him to pass. But I still think it's kind of the Kawhi and Scotty show offensively. I'm not the biggest RJ Barrett guy, even though I'm a
Jamal Sheed?
I'm okay with
Jamal Sheed.
Or
Jamal Sheed.
See, I keep.
I don't know. See,
I think
you don't know.
2K says Shed. I'm gonna go with Shed.
We're here already now, so I won't even waste time. Sandro got traded as well, or got signed.
I like Mamu, man. I wish he stayed. I wish Mamu stayed. Mamu is awesome.
Yeah.
Mamu. You mean the guy Jacoperto, bro?
I was about to say.
And here starts the other guy that was talking about with the contract. So Nasreed over there. Nasreed, you have one of the worst contracts in the league. You do not have the worst contract in the league. Jacoperto, I'm talking to you. Worst contract in the league. You get paid.
Overrated?
Sure, yeah, per value of contract. Yeah. Mathematically, he is the most.
Win for the good guys.
Cammy starts talking about an Eastern European, all of a sudden his internet gets fried. Interesting.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Grizz, did I not text you that I need to take my laptop to the shop? I did text you that.
He did tell me that. That is true.
Yeah, I did tell you that. But Jacoperto is the worst contract in the league. $30 million a year for a guy who's already how old is he? Like 32?
Is he really that old?
Jakob Poeltl's 30 years old. Okay, he's not 32.
I know he's older. Okay. He's older than Miles. I know that.
Okay. Listen. 32 years old. He's not good. And you know how much he's gonna make when he's 33? You know how much he's gonna make when he's 33? $29 million.
Shut up.
33-year-old Jakob Poeltl, who is already not good. He is a walking nothing. He's a walking. You know how we give nicknames to like Tatum, the anomaly, Tyrese, the Haliban, the moment, which is a stupid name, and other players, right? You know how we give nicknames to them? Jakob Poeltl, I have a new nickname for you. The Nothing. That's your nickname. Jakob Poeltl's nickname is The Nothing. He's a walking... Grizz, remember when we talked about like white players who just got drafted in the 80s just to be big and like foul stuff? Right? That's Jakob Poeltl. That's Jakob Poeltl. By the way, Grizz's picture's froze. That's Jakob Poeltl, though. Jakob Poeltl is not very good on offense. Can't shoot. He can't defend that well. Doesn't have a post move that he puts to memory that he can do 2 times in a row. He has no game whatsoever. Plays no defense. Doesn't have the heart, the passion, anything that even remotely says that he should be on a contending team. And you're asking me whether he should be a center on a starting team, on a championship team. No. They have a lot of work to do before they become a legit contender, and one of the things they need to do is somehow get off Jakob Poeltl's contract. Or start CMB. Start CMB. He's already better than Jakob. He's already better than Jakob Poeltl. While Grizz is getting his internet fixed, I'm going to text him. Knicks, what do you think?
I think with this move, the Raptors become the 3rd best team in the Eastern Conference.
I agree.
I had them pretty low. I think I had them in the play-in last week. I had the Clippers. I had the Clippers relatively high as well last week. In my opinion on both of those have kind of changed.
I'm not that high that I got them 3rd. I think I could definitely go as high as 4th. I think maybe 3rd.
Who do you think?
I'm more in the 4 to 6 range, but even then, I'm
Chris,
more like
phone?
5 or 6.
Phone? Oh yeah. Who do you have over Toronto?
I would still have Indiana. I would still have the Knicks. This is where it gets a little spooky because we haven't got there.
That's the 2 that I have.
Yeah, those are my 2.
Those are for sure. After that, this is when I have people in the same tier. So then,
can I redo my tier thing? Can I redo my tier thing? I tweeted it. I don't know if y'all saw it.
Yeah. I've been redoing mine all week after.
This is my.
It was funny. The day after we did that, trades happened.
He got traded, so none of this mattered. So let me list my tiers of the East. All right, Grizz, are you listening?
Yeah, man.
Okay, good. So tier 1 is the top 2 teams with little to no flaws. The Knicks and the Pacers. That's the tier. That's the first 2 teams. Okay, that's tier 1. Tier 2 depends on health. Raptors, Sixers, Heat. All right. Tier 3, 1-man carry job. Celtics. Tier 4, lower tier playoffs, Pistons and Cavs. Tier 5 play-in, Wizards, Hawks, Magic, Hornets. Those are my tiers. So I have Toronto as the 3rd seed, but that's required that they have good health from Kawhi and everybody plays the way they're supposed to play.
I mean, that's relatively what I have in that order. What do you have for the play-in again?
So the play-in is like the hardest one for me to do, but it's Wizards, Hawks, Magic, and Hornets.
Oh, you don't even have the Pistons in the play-in.
Oh, no, the Pistons are in tier 4, lower tier playoffs.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
They're the 7th seed.
I have the Pistons in my 7th.
I probably have the Wizards above the Pistons now.
I don't know. I need to see. I need to see a season from the Wizards.
I mean, I'm sorry. I know we're taking too long to get there. They lost Isaiah Stewart and Tobias Harris. I gotta. They're not. I
got them in. I got them in playing.
A certain talent threshold that they have, unless AJ Devontae is just buns. If he's buns, shout out. I guess I just don't know ball.
Hey man,
I'm one of Trae Young's biggest haters, and I'm not even going that hard on him.
No. Like I think the Wizards are going to be considerably better this year, but I do need to see a full season of
AJ, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, they have a lot of we're not getting a full season, but
we're not getting a half a season.
We need to see him play. We need to see him play something.
We might not even get a season of Anthony Davis in Washington.
I would say more so. You need a full season of Trae Young.
Yeah. Because
that's what I really need.
Trae Young's stock is down there.
It's the lowest it's ever been.
Down there.
It's the lowest it's ever been, and I think he's a very talented player. And on paper, I think he'll be a great fit for that Wizards team. But I need to see it. I need to see it.
But on paper, though, that's paper.
Yeah.
Basketball is not played on spreadsheets. Sorry,
exactly.
Sorry, Russ.
Exactly. Like the way I feel about the Wizards right now, it's how I felt about the Pistons before they started to become good. Where I was like, okay, they can sneak into the play-in, and then they'd win 15 games.
I need to see it. Yeah, they have.
I need to see it.
It's how I felt about the Suns in 2018 before they became good.
When
they had TJ.
Yeah,
Warren,
I was always
Devin
big on this.
Booker.
I'm a big Devin Booker guy. I've always been big on.
I was always a big TJ Warren guy. Before the Pacers. But
I
Russ,
love the Suns, man.
Russ, we don't need AJ, do we? We got Shep. That's right. Yeah, there you go.
I mean, we're already getting there. I'm going to speed this up. We also got. My thing is with the Sixers. I probably have the Sixers above. If they're healthy, I got them above the.
If
Raptors.
they're healthy, if Justin Herbert. Well,
both of these teams are if healthy, so I'm not gonna hold it against either team. It's even.
That's why. I got on the same tier. I put them on the same tier.
Yeah, I got
both the players' knees could be on a Buc-ee's sandwich.
Yeah, so it's really about like who do you trust to be more healthy, Kawhi or Embiid? I trust Kawhi.
Oh, great heavens, Helen, super.
I trust Kawhi to be more healthy.
That sounds good when you realize you go off of last year, but when you realize Embiid has actually played more in the last couple of years, I still would probably trust Embiid. And the Sixers have more offensive talent than the rest of the Toronto roster.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, because I was about to say, I know we're skipping ahead, but with Brown being there, at least like you don't need Embiid to do the whole thing or Tyrese do the whole thing by himself.
Even before Brown, they had.
You want to talk about that? You want to talk about that one now? You want to talk about the Jaylen Brown trade?
I never graded the Raptors trade.
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
For the Clippers,
you missed the whole Jock and Pirtle rant. Fuck you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. I unplugged my routers to make sure I didn't need it.
Oh my god. Okay, this guy hates Whimsy. This guy hates Whimsy.
Is that the meta?
Yes.
No.
I would give the Clippers a B+. I think they got a player that played the same position, or a player that's like pretty good. I think Brandon Ingram was a pretty good player.
Pretty good.
Right. I think they got a good haul of picks. Like 2 firsts, 2 seconds on the picks. That was pretty good for a guy who's injury prone and also old, even if he's great, just generally. And then the dick is just like a side thing. It doesn't really not really important to
side dick. Not
really important to the trade.
Side dick.
So Grady doesn't really matter. Grady doesn't mean it's not really that important.
The dick isn't talented enough.
I think they're in a position now to pivot whatever way they need to pivot. I think that's always helpful. If they want to try to compete again, I think that pairing some of those like role player plus one of Garland or Ingram can get you a star level player if you want to do that. If you want to just bottom out and just trade everyone, you could also do that. I think that like anything they want to do, they can do now. Even if it's just like hold all their cards, and I think that's a good position to be in. Probably slightly better than what they were in before. So, and then the Raptors, I give it A because
I would keep Garland because it's a very low chance that you get like an offensive engine like him on the team. I know he's not healthy all the time.
You like that word a lot, offensive engine.
I like that word. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I like that word. But another word I like, horns. Yeah, there you go.
I think it's really humorous that like you feel that way about him. What's humorous to me?
I like Garland. I think Garland's problem is that he's injury prone, but when he's healthy, he's very good. He's very good when he's healthy. He was great in Cleveland.
Yeah, but like offensive engine is like, that's like crazy. You don't feel weird about that?
The team plays so much better with him on the floor. So did the Cavs. He makes people around him better.
Yeah, that's the reason they traded him for an offensive engine.
They traded they traded an injury prone offensive engine for another offensive engine for the system. Actually, get it right. But I would keep Garland. I would try to bank on him being healthy, and I'm very interested to see where the Clippers go. I hope Yannick's healthy. I hope Yannick gets healthy. What the fuck just happened there?
What's up with you and Yannick, man?
Oh, well, I like Yannick. People were shout out to Zubac season. He was trying to say that like Yannick's not that good. because he's a Zubac fan and he has to cape for Zubac. But Yannick is good. I just hope that listen fracture surgery goes well and he plays well because he's a very, very fun player. Very fun player when he plays. But unfortunately, he has the Chet Holmgren. You don't like him. You
Didn't
don't
say
like
that. Don't know why you don't know what made you say that.
You did the speed face, so I don't know.
What if, bro? I just stretching my face, bro. You don't do that.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I see this. I think now he's doing it. Okay. I think Yannick's a good player, and I think if he's healthy, he would be a really good 5 for them. Better than Brook Lopez, at least. Better than Brook Lopez, who is somehow still in the
Not
NBA.
hard to do.
Yeah, well.
Also, salute to
Brook
John
Lopez.
Collins, by the way. You got out of there. Salute.
Oh, yeah. That John Collins and Durant front court is going to be interesting, to say the least.
He went to the Kings? That's not true.
No, Durant's not on the Kings. He's still on the Pistons.
No, Collins signed with the Pistons.
But he's going to the Kings, though. So
they'll match. They'll match.
Something about that.
You don't let a player negotiate a sign and trade for you if you're going to match it. They're not matching that, bro.
They said they don't want to match it. They said they don't want to get him anywhere. They said they're going to match whatever.
Of course, but they're not have a choice. So
they said they're not. They said they're not in talks for a sign and trade. But you know what? Now that we're talking about this, it's very funny that Jalen Duren got a taste of playoff basketball and said, "No, I'm good. I don't want to get."
I think he got a taste of playoff basketball and said, "I really need this money." That's what I think he said. Actually,
shout out to hey Russ. Shout out to Miles. Shout out to Miles. Did the same thing.
Checking, man.
Yeah.
Anything else before we get to just free agency? Because I have a hot take that I want to say before.
I think we got to talk about JB.
Yeah, JB. Today we're going to talk about the crossover and the intersection between social justice and whatever the fuck he says. You can't pay me to remember that.
Not a good bit, man. This bit sucks.
All right, here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. So
this bit sucks.
You suck.
Let's talk about Uncle Jalen.
Uncle Jalen, no, he got traded
on the ice cream twit.
Do you think Tatum bought Deuce the ice cream and then said it, or do you think he said it before buying him the ice cream?
He probably said it before because Deuce would have threw it on the ground.
Start like an NWO Wolfpack of a podcast, bro. I'm tired of this.
I have noticed the rift between those two unserious brothers and us over here. I've noticed the rift.
I'm serious sometimes. I'm serious.
Whimsy, no whimsy. Whimsy, no whimsy. Anyways, so the Boston Celtics.
The woke left is calling autism whimsy.
Autism.
Rich for you to say. Rich for you to say.
I'm very artistic.
Yeah, rich for you to say, Grizz.
Salute, man.
Yeah, you get that diagnostic too.
That's not how you say that word, by the way. Let's throw that out there.
Whatever.
That's not how you say that.
Diagnosis.
Diagnosis, whatever. English is hard.
Brick.
Let's see. So the Celtics traded Jaylen Brown to the Philadelphia 76ers for Paul George, a 2028 first-round pick, a 2031 unprotected first-round pick, a 2028 second, and a 2030 second.
Was it that many first now? I thought it was just one.
The 28 pick. The 28 pick's not the Clippers pick, right?
No, it's not.
The 2028 is basically a pick swap for 4 seconds, effectively.
He's right.
Yeah. That's what I figured.
Did we skip Walker Kessler, by the way? We'll
talk about it.
Okay, cool.
I got something positive to say about Walker Kessler. We'll save it.
We'll talk about that in a second. Okay. Bandit made out like a bandit though. Anyways, so for the Sixers, I'm gonna give this trade a B plus. I'm gonna give this a B plus because JB is a very good player. He's younger than you don't like it. You B plus too low or too high?
What else could they have done better? I don't understand.
I'm very happy. B plus is very good.
Yeah, I know, but this nigga deserves 100. What else could they have done? I don't understand.
Okay, I'll give them an A. I'll give them an A. So Jaylen Brown.
Peer pressure.
Good. Yeah, Jaylen Brown is very good. The thing with that is PG's old, and he's not going to be as good as he was before. So get some value out of him. That's the best player that you could have possibly gotten in a PG trade. And for the Celtics,
who told you
what?
that? Who told you PG wasn't gonna be good?
Is he aging backwards?
Hey, unironically, he was better off the roids.
He
than he was.
was. He
Unironically.
was. He was. But first option, Jaylen Brown playoff hoops are
I want
stinky.
you to look me dead in my eyes and tell me that PG wasn't a top 5 player in that series between those two teams.
He was, but also different roles. Different roles. PG was a third option, and first option Jaylen Brown playoff hoops are nasty.
Was you watching those? Yeah, no, actually, I remember that. You weren't watching those games. You told me.
I was watching those games.
That was the best series. That was the best series.
He caught you in a lie.
I was watching those games. He was still the third option. He was playing really good. He wasn't playing like a third option, but he was the third option. Shout out to Terrence Mann being the first option in that 2021 Clippers Jazz series. Then
nigga brought up a series he did watch. By the way, still throw that out there.
I watched both series. You think I'm gonna not watch my King Embiid win? Fuck you. Where's your point guard? Anyways, let's get to this. For the what's it called? For the Celtics, I'll give it and I don't even know what I could give it for the Celtics.
Oh, I can see what Grizz wants to reply with.
Yeah, go ahead, say it. Go ahead.
I can see it right on his face.
That's my trap card.
Right, bro, I'm trying to get through the podcast, bro. We're good, bro. Salute.
That's my trap card. And my point guard has his Achilles intact.
You so tough, big bro. You good, bro.
But for the Celtics, I'm giving it a B, because you severed your relationship with Jaylen Brown. But also Paul George is still really good. He's still really good. He's a great 3-and-D player. I think he's going to be a better fit next to Tatum than people think. And you got 2 picks for it. So, hey, it's fine on both ends. I like it better for the Celtics than I liked it a second ago, but still not the best thing. And also, I would have just rather kept Jaylen Brown. Go ahead, guys.
Knicks, you want to go first, bro? That is your biggest op. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, sure.
Biggest op is crazy. Please,
oh god.
I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it a solid A- for the Sixers. I think.
Yeah.
I think that is the best move. I think that's the best trade you could have made in a Jaylen Brown situation that benefits you.
Or in a Paul George situation as well. Yeah.
Yeah, in a Paul George situation, it's an immediate upgrade. Like, I didn't expect the Sixers at all to be in this race or sweepstakes. Not in the fucking slightest, but I don't know what else to say. They pulled it off. The Celtics, I think the Celtics took a fucking massive L here.
They did. They didn't take I don't think they took a massive L in the trade,
Russ,
but I think they took a massive L in the sense of what they are now compared to what they were if they just made the Giannis trade. If they had just decided to trade
Shire like Hugo Gonzalez, man.
If they just decided to trade Shireman and Hugo Gonzalez, they would have been way better than they are now.
Yeah, Hugo Gonzalez was the difference between making that team.
Big Hugo, get his name right. Big Hugo.
Hugo. Big Hugo. Hugo and Dick. Yeah.
Yeah, Hugo.
The two biggest winners of the offseason, Hugo and Dick. There you go.
You just really shoehorned that joke in there. Like, you really just.
You expected me not to? He said Hugo. Force the dick in there.
Okay.
Now we're like 2.5 hours in, and now we're now we're at a point where we're just throwing up shots. Like,
you got the blue Grizz. You should put on the Hornets hat, Kobe.
No, that one definitely was a good one. That was a Josh Hart putback after the rebound. I'm not taking that. He jacked up a shot. Thank you, Jaylen Brunson over there, jacking up shots. It
was a strategic jack. He's strategically jacking it.
Now you're back.
Don't leak the pocket jerk method, Knicks.
There's a method?
I'm sure now he must have saw that Kobe stat before he came into that finals. But I will say this though, I think people were being harsh on the Celtics, but they had to make a move. They had
to, because they burned the bridge with Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and it wasn't like one singular thing. I don't think it was just the Giannis thing. He's been on trade rumors at least 5 times. At a certain point, if you don't defend him and hold his back down, if the Spurs can come out and speak up in defense of De'Aaron Fox after that performance,
you can come out in defense of Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, you can.
And Jaylen Brown is better than De'Aaron Fox, so what are we doing?
But it's just one of the situations that move had to be made, and I guess after you miss out on Giannis because you believe in Big Q, Joe, that's the best move you can make. I don't know another material move that you can make that actually is better than that.
Nothing.
I don't think anyone else can name a move better than that.
I will say they still don't have a center.
A move better than that.
They still don't have a starting center. So
yeah, Richard Robinson, man. What you mean, man?
They still don't have a starting center.
Come on, bro.
I mean, he is going to be in the starting lineup.
Oh my god,
man, like salute, bro.
Man, if I
Nas Reed's son,
with that medical team,
he's Nas Reed's. Yeah, you're going to bat for Nas Reed, but Mitchell Robinson. Okay,
Nas Reed's son and Mitchell Robinson daughter.
With that medical team,
send the video. Send the video.
Yo, pray for the Celtics medical team because they now have Paul George and Mitchell Robinson to look after.
Ooh.
Why y'all saying that, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like that's Russ's dog. Why y'all talking about this?
I got the jersey on. It's my dog too. You see how used this jersey is? Yeah.
I mean,
that's my dog.
Tell me when I'm telling.
Niggas will put your jersey after hating on you. Act like they was there when you was down.
I've been.
You was on this podcast 3 to 4 months ago talking trash about that nigga like I was.
When was I talking trash about him? When was I talking trash about him? Pull up the scene. Come on,
bro.
Pull up the
scene.
Send
the video. Send the video.
This nigga's
I always have a soft spot for PG. I'll tell you, I understand why he left. I would leave too. I understand why he left. If they don't help me, if they give me Monte Ellis and Rakeem Christmas, I'd leave too. Shit.
You got a soft spot for Paul George, huh?
I'm Team PG.
What you hating on the Mississippi for? What you doing?
Shout out to that wave and stretch finally being expired in 2021.
Wait, is Tobias Harris's agent his dad?
Is it?
Kind of cool.
That's what I just saw that on Twitter. Let me look into that real quick because that would be
fun. Anyways, so Russ, you gave it a grade. Grizz, what do you give it?
I give it an A+ for the 76ers. I don't think there was a better play you could have got for that package. Yes. Especially because you kind of just fell into that. I don't know what the Sixers plan for this offseason was going to be. They were kind of just hoping something would happen.
They might get LeBron now. Have you seen that?
You might have really just had to come up out of nowhere, and I think you got to take that. You got to take your wins so you can get them. For the Celtics,
I give it a B. I think.
I think Paul George is a good basketball player. It's a little unfortunate he now has to play for the Celtics. That's unfortunate. You just shut your championship window closed. So D.
Yeah.
Why don't we much to say about that?
You shut your championship window closed for this era because you still have Jason Tatum. I'll tell you what, if the NBA decides to make it an expansion team in St. Louis, Tatum is gone. They would never do that. But if they do, then Tatum is gone. Also, I don't blame Tatum if he requests a trade. That's another thing. What else do we have?
Tatum and Luka in 2 years. Mark my words.
You want to talk about the Lakers?
I did the same thing not so long ago. But get ready to learn jump passes from TJ.
Jump passes are good now.
He missed it.
So the
get ready to learn jump passes from TJH. In 2 years, he's gonna request that trade. We're gonna trade Pascal Siakam after getting 2 or 3 rings with him. Be like, hey, bro,
2 or 3 rings, yes. How many rings are we getting, Kelly? 2 or 3?
Oh, great heavens!
How long is this contract?
2 years.
Is it 3 years?
You get him 2 years.
We go. Oh yeah, you getting 2 then.
You get 2
rings. 2 and then he gone.
It is very funny. The Celtics are in the biggest cuck chair this year. The Knicks won the title. The Raptors get Kawhi Leonard. The Sixers beat them in the playoffs, and then they give them Jaylen Brown.
And then first the Celtics, whoever fucking reported it, that they were pretty much scared of the Knicks. It was the one I heard. I'm pretty sure that's what it said.
And then you get one of the Knicks free agents, but it's that guy, and now you're gonna start him. God, I'm going to steal your line. Oh, great heavens. They're going to have to either think about starting Mitchell Robinson or Neemias Queta. Thank you, fans. Thank you, fans. Good luck.
When Queta used to be your dog, man. I remember you used to rock with him. What happened?
I like Queta. I like Queta, but within reason. Within reason.
Within a reason, I mean, he's going to turn his back on you.
Stay on that. You switch up. Stay on that side.
I will say that. I mean, maybe Knicks won't agree, but losing Mitchell Robinson is a hit. That does attack their overall.
It is.
They don't even have a
it is because like a big.
They don't have.
No, oh no, it is a big part of their identity was that they were one of the better offensive rebounding teams in basketball. Mitchell Robinson has been highly touted as one of the best offensive rebounders in basketball, if not the best. And they lose that.
Just a great rebounding team in general because you had Cat.
Yeah.
You had Mitchell Robinson, you had Josh Hart, and then this might sound nasty, but I'm also going to count OG and Mikhail as well.
You should.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you should. And then like you look at the replacements for it, I think right now Kevon Looney is the current front runner for the backup job. And and like I don't even dislike Kevon Looney, but it's just not
He's not
Mitchell.
good.
It's not
good.
It's just not Mitchell Robinson.
And I'll say this about Mitchell Robinson. I've been known for my dislike of Mitchell Robinson as a person and as a player. I'm going to continue saying this. He's going to fall off a cliff now that he's not on the Knicks. Oh, my God. Because Mitchell Robinson
it's maybe because the Celtics can't fucking manage him. They can't manage
exactly.
They can't manage his injuries. He's going to I don't wish for it. He's going to get hurt.
Mitchell Robinson does not play more than 1,000 minutes a season. And 1,000 minutes a season is about 13 minutes per game. And that's not starter numbers. And then he's going to play more than that. He will get tired after the first quarter. Because the way I've seen Mitchell Robinson play, he does not play more than 5 minutes at a time. Knicks, you know this. You know this, Knicks. They will put Mitchell Robinson in. And then they will take him out after 5 minutes because he is too damn tired. He's huffing and puffing up and down the court. Tony Bradley made that man see nightmares.
They'll take him right out because he shoots 35% from the line. They're not going to take him out because he gets gas. They're not going to have a choice. That's the thing. If they're not going to do Hackimage, they don't have a choice. They're going to have to keep him in if they don't sign someone else. They're not going to have a choice. Who gives a shit? Wemby played 45 minutes a game. Finals. They don't care if you get tired.
And his replacement.
Oh, boo-hoo. You got tired? Here's $17 million, bro.
Yeah, you don't get to complain. You
make
more money over here than you would make anywhere else.
He's going to play 30 minutes a game if he's not.
Oh, my God. They're winning 4 games. Oh, my God.
You know how much.
Don't worry, Luka Garza to the rescue. Luka Garza to the rescue.
You know how much you gotta hate a nigga to look up his total minutes played in a season.
Yeah,
bro.
that's fucking. I didn't even know
that is so crazy.
Listen,
that's crazy.
I don't like.
Why do you know that information? Like, why did you?
You just had that on the ready. I didn't. Even
that nigga had that locked and loaded in his head. That is, you gotta hate a nigga to do that.
I don't like Mitchell Robinson because I didn't like how Knicks fans were gassing him up against us last year in 2025. I was like, man, fucking get out of here. And Tony Bradley had that man seeing stars, like I said again. But Mitch only really works against teams that don't match his physicality. If teams are not scared of Mitchell Robinson, he does not really factor in. And that's what the Spurs did. They were scared of Mitchell Robinson. Number one, because they didn't have a guy that could body up against him. Wemby wasn't out there getting rebounds. And their backup was Luke Kornet. Mitch put Luke Kornet in a blender the whole series. Mitch put Luke Kornet in a blender the whole series. And he's just one of those guys who only works with certain coaches and certain coaching staffs. Matter of fact, I'm surprised Mike Brown got the best out of him. I'm surprised he survived Tibbs. I'm surprised he's even alive now after all those years with Tibbs. Because, man, he's talking about Tibbs working his players into the ground. How did Mitchell Robinson survive that? He's the most anti-high-minute player in the league. He's been on a minutes restriction since what, 2021?
Something like that. A lot of the Knicks survived Thibodeau. I'll say that. Which makes you think maybe D. Rose was just a... Oh, man.
Maybe he was a what?
Maybe he was a reckless player. I don't know, man.
With the R is crazy.
Yo,
Mike cutting out on the R. And me hearing nothing else was terrifying. It's like,
no. I mean, maybe it says less. If all those Knicks players survive Thibodeau, maybe it says more about Thibodeau or less about Thibodeau and more about Derrick Rose being reckless in multiple ways, on and off the court. Exactly. Very reckless.
Yeah. So we asked Derrick Rose to define consent. Anyways. Next.
Can I say something?
Go ahead. Say something.
I feel like this episode's already too long.
Not really. It's only 2 hours and 38 minutes. That's actually shorter than I thought it would be.
We haven't even gotten to free agency. We talked about Mitchell Robinson.
So I wanna start it off by saying the hot take that I have, so we can get through a lot of the bulk of the information.
Yes.
Because unlike I feel like everyone else, I actually think the Lakers did a great job. I don't understand where all the hate's from. I don't understand.
I think they did a good job. Yeah.
I feel like everyone I saw made fun of it as if they had another option than what they was already doing. Like, I think what people are missing is keep in mind LeBron leaves or tells you he's gonna leave.
He doesn't want to come back. He doesn't
want
to
come back, which is which I feel like is mutually good for both of them. I think the Lakers needed to have that money and have the freedom to go get some more people, and I think Bron needs to go do something else. Okay, I think that's both fine, right?
He wasn't talking about this. He wants him to go do something else in life. That's what he's talking about.
Yes. Yeah. You bring in Walker Kessler, who is, no matter how you feel about Walker Kessler, way better than DeAndre Ayton is.
32 million.
Oh, definitely.
Like, way better.
And one thing.
Million.
Hold on. One thing I'll say about Walker Kessler real quick. I don't know if I said it on here or not, but I was shitting on him a bit for declining 4 or 5 years, $140 million from Utah.
He got $32 million.
Yeah, annually.
That's the growing rate for a center in the NBA, man.
Yeah,
and he gets to play with Luka. He gets to play with Luka.
I'll say that. He bet on himself. I thought he was going to go bankrupt. It fucking worked out for him. I thought it was going to be a Dennis Schroeder thing.
Good for him. Yeah, $84 million, yeah.
Yeah, good for him. It worked out.
Oh my god.
I think you got Walker Kessler. I think he's a good fit for them as a player. You got Mamu. You got Quentin Grimes. I think that's another great player to add just to your roster. I think that you Colin Sexton off the bench. I think it's a great add for, especially how cheap that deal is. It's basically a 1 year deal. It's a player option in the second year or a mutual team option or something like that. I just feel like the entirety of the Lakers offseason was, how do we figure out how to make sure that Luka stays? Like, how do we make him know that we're actively trying? And I think bump the picks that you gave for Walker Kessler, right? I know that's a scary number, but if it keeps Luka for 4 more years, you take that 10 times out of 10. Because you're not going to be bad enough for those to matter. And you're also the Lakers, and you don't draft well anyway. So those picks don't matter. If I had to grade their offseason, like right now, it's probably like a B+. Like, yes, their defense has probably gotten worse.
No perimeter defender in sight.
But their perimeter defense wasn't great anyway. It was actively bad.
And I think minutes.
And I think if you can say, okay, there's not many great defenders on the market that we are in the run for that we're going to be able to get actively. Let's shore up our center. Let's get some guys that we know can give us good to great minutes that are still movable. Like, even like in a year and a half, I think the Quentin Grimes contract can be movable. I think the Colin Sexton thing is easy to get off of. I think Walker Kessler is going to be there because he's a good center. It's not like you're talking about like he's garbage. You're talking about like DeAndre Ayton. That's what you're talking about. Like you remember this center was DeAndre Ayton.
That's a non-top 10 center making $32 million.
Your center was DeAndre Ayton. That's real bad. And your point guard's Luka. Luka's gonna make any center look good. Doesn't matter who it is. Like, he made DeAndre look pretty decent.
Oh yeah! Breaking news: big free agent signing. Marvin Bagley agreed to a 1-year deal with the Denver Nuggets.
Oh boy!
You made me think that was something important.
Backup center.
It's a critical front court addition.
Critical.
Yeah. Shout out to. Did I mention that one tweet about Jokic being one of the most disgusting human beings ever?
Bro, I just don't see all the negativity about the Lakers. I don't get it. I think given the circumstances they were handed, or they put themselves in, but the circumstances they were given within this offseason, I think they did probably the best they possibly could have reasonably. So I think
Russ,
it's like a B+.
Russ, what do you think?
I'm in the same boat, really. I mean, not that I'm going to give any bonus points for it, but I don't know what people expected for the team that's already fairly financially handicapped because you have Luka Doncic on a full guarantee.
And you brought Reeves back. I've got to add that. That's why
Yeah, you brought
Reeves back, which
lost Rui.
Like I said, there was going to be money right there. They got rid of LeBron.
Really?
He left, but even then, they started have 2 max contracts. There's some other guys that are there, but none of them really fill an entire role. In fact, your best player, dollar for dollar, was Rui Hachimura.
It was, and they lost him.
Like when you talk about like the value you got out of him for the price that he was, his
Incredible.
contract was more valuable than Reeves, in my opinion, especially fitting next to like a Luka.
He was a sniper.
Yeah, just they didn't have much of anything really. You had to decide between playing Rui or Vando. Sometimes you had to decide between playing Marcus Smart or Rui or Marcus
Why
Smart.
is Vando still on that team?
Who are you gonna go get? Exactly. They don't have a lot of things, and then they didn't have the big man either because they thought DeAndre Ayton might help them out. He didn't, so they went and shored up that spot, albeit probably a little expensive for him. But they basically guaranteed they were going to sign him by saying, "Hey, we'll pay you this."
And it was on the same timeline too. It was also important.
That was probably the first person that told Walker Kessler, "Hey, we'll basically give you what you want." So they basically just shored that up. You could argue it's overpay for sure, but they got the job done.
Would you say that at this point you would rather the Jazz draft? I don't. Grizz, obviously, good pick, but would you say you would rather the Jazz have drafted Cameron Boozer at this point if they weren't going to get rid of Walker Kessler?
Would I have wanted Cam Boozer to go to the Jazz since they got rid of Walker
if they weren't going to re-up Walker Kessler, so Boozer could start at the 5?
I assumed that one of them was going to leave anyway, and they chose Darren Peterson regardless.
No, I was always more of the camp of Darren Peterson and or AJ. Going there.
Yeah,
happy for AJ.
Those are the 2 I wanted to go there.
So Cameron Boozer does feel like a Utah Jazz player for some reason.
No, I think you're just saying the name Boozer.
You're thinking of
I think you're just saying the name Boozer. I think you're stereotyping him, actually.
I'm super good
stereotyping.
On that.
You mean does that make sense? Stereotyping because of a family, I guess.
Like I said,
I
wasn't keen on that, especially because they already had too many, basically 4s.
Yeah.
And one of those 4s
got to play 3.
One of those 4s going to play the 5, and you're just going to have to pick and choose when. Shout out to Triple J. Shout out to Triple J.
Ace Bailey does feel like he's going to win a 6th Man of the Year in 4 years, though. To be fair, so shout out to him.
It'll take him 4 years. God dang.
Yeah. It's going to be a few years for him to get that.
I mean, how long did it take Keldon Johnson?
What did Keldon Johnson say?
Fake award, bro.
What did Keldon Johnson say? You can have the next 4 years. You can have these 4 years. The next 4 years are mine. Aren't you 30? Anyways,
he did not say that.
He did say that. I heard him say that. I was the table.
Okay.
Anyways.
Oh, okay, you were there. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was the table. Anyways,
I like the Lakers offseason.
You were the table. Did he sign the contract on your back? You're the table.
Yes.
I am the table.
You got on your knees and hands for another man? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I have legs. What am I supposed to do? I have 4 legs. What am I supposed to do?
What are you supposed to?
What am I supposed to do? Stand up on my hind legs?
No fist up, Camry? No? Okay. All right. Interesting. Bookmark. No, it's too late. The time was already passed. Too late.
He didn't even throw the fist up, but then he also added on to it. I was supposed to get on my hind leg.
I don't have my
this episode is in a different zone.
I didn't get shout out to Boosie. I didn't get brainwashed by the gay agenda yet, so anyways.
Right, we got him.
Yeah. Shout out
Bomb
to
of doom and despair.
Anyways.
That's unfortunate. Yeah.
Anyways, shout out to the Lakers also signing Iris. If you know, you know.
Oh yeah, shout out Iris. Absolutely.
Yeah. Pelinka signed a woman before he signed a black man. That's incredible.
Yeah, that team's really white too. I think that's really funny.
Yeah,
that's pretty humorous.
I just saw a tweet. I just saw a tweet and it was like Pelinka's off-season agenda, and it's from like a 2K My League video. I made the whitest team possible.
I'll tell you right now, nobody could beat the Lakers if the game was reffed in Pulaski, Tennessee. You know.
Nobody could beat the Lakers if Adam Silver's agenda had something to say about it, and that's not for the team he likes. It's about the race that he likes. White people. Anyways,
what? Why'd you spell?
White people.
Why'd you spell the entire joke out like in its entirety? Like what?
I make money in absolute checks, paper checks.
Yes, paper checks.
Jamie's got to learn the balance of when to break the fourth wall.
I'm saying like he's just full scented,
here's the thing. I know how some people are gonna take that joke, and I'm not one of those. I don't want them to take it like that. Oh wow, Marvin Bagley signed with the Denver Nuggets. Did you guys know that?
Anyways. No, I didn't know that actually.
No, I didn't hear it. You're talking a lot about taking things today. We got to really wrap this up, man. It's getting serious in here. I don't know what's going on.
2 hours and 49 minutes. I guess we'll end it in. The Norman Powell signing, which
love that.
I like that. I really like that for the Bulls.
Love it.
No, because the thing with it too, it's a 1-1. There's a team option.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also
no harm, no foul.
It doesn't hurt
one
anything.
Of the main reasons.
Exactly.
One of the main reasons I'm like not too keen about it is because now Josh Giddey has to play the one full time, and I don't think he's a one full time.
I mean that's what Josh Giddey's been doing his entire career. That's what he played in OKC. He played point guard.
What is he? What is he? If he's not a one, what is he?
What is he?
He's a 2 or 3.
He's positionally a shooting guard.
No, he is not.
He's positionally a shooting guard, small forward because of his height. His play style, he's a point guard.
Yeah, his play style is just a point guard.
When he was in OKC, it was SGA then Giddey as the 1 and 2, but it was really Giddey at the 1.
Curious. It's curious. Might as well know. What do you think Jalen Johnson is?
Is he not a? Remember, isn't he a 4? Isn't he a 4?
I guess. I don't really care about positions. I'm not really somebody that really cares. I just care about what your job is. Josh Giddey's job is not to shoot that mud.
No.
Yeah,
that's one. Hey, that's one. That's one that team does not have.
No. That's why the Norman Powell sign is good. They had no spacing. Their spacing was gone.
Remember when Westbrook was in LA and he would go for a 3?
I know what you are if you do that. Yeah. You're trying to pull up Josh Giddey. Oh, he's a shooter because he shoots 38%.
No,
I know what you are.
Yeah, like whenever I see Giddey shoot. Remember when Westbrook was in LA and he was going up for a 3 and the crowd would yell, "No!"
That was so crazy. That was so unnecessary. They did him so unnecessary, bro.
Yeah,
players have played way worse in a Laker jersey than that. That was so unnecessary.
There were probably worse players that year.
They were.
They were.
I will say, Josh Giddey, sell high, Chicago, sell high.
Sell high. You don't even
how
like
high
him.
you gonna go? How high are you gonna go?
I don't like the guy.
More like Portland. Take him to the pawn shop. You don't even rock with him.
I don't like the guy in Portland. I still think they should sell high. I said that they should sell him high too.
But that guy at least was like an all-star. He was.
This all could have been avoided.
We know
that guy. How high are you gonna go on Josh Giddey?
We know.
That's what it should have did.
We know why that man was
Josh Giddey.
They got a deal done with Chicago.
Josh Giddey, you're gonna love the Celtics, buddy.
Man, Josh Giddey's value is always going to be in the shitter, regardless of how good he plays.
That is true because teams know. They know at this point, so they don't even want to deal with it. And what do they know? I'm going to leave that to interpretation. Anyway,
what do they know?
Does he know? Anyways,
are there any other deals you want to talk about besides ones we've already brought up?
You want to talk about the Oubre deal? I'll
talk
about the Oubre deal a little bit.
Good for the Pacers. Honestly, he's a good pickup.
Good little pickup. I'm gonna my basketball team is good, so I can actually talk about this. Sorry, Knicks.
Damn it.
Yeah, sorry, Knicks. But Russ, I was off the Oubre chain for a little bit before, remember? But then I looked at a little bit more, and I'm like, I actually like it because he shot 36% from 3 on a team that didn't have good spacing, and now he's joining one of the teams with one of the best spacing in the league. So, and his 3-point shooting, I consider a bonus. I consider the 3-point shooting a bonus. For me, it's like you can be the backup power forward in our small ball lineups, run the floor. Because I don't know if you saw this tweet, Russ. I said, who is outrunning a lineup of Tyrese, Quentin Jackson, Aaron Nesmith, Kelly Oubre, and Obi Toppin? I don't think anybody's outrunning that, so we can run fast, we can run slow. And if he shoots well, that's a bonus because he has the best spacing he's ever had in his life. Also, he hates Scott Foster, so he'll fit right in.
Kelly Oubre is just a really good, decent player. For certain teams, he could be a starter. Probably wouldn't be that great.
Yeah.
But
he averaged 20 in the league.
if he's coming off your bench, that's really a good thing. Pretty good defender, pretty good shooter, great slasher.
Good slasher, yeah. He's gonna eat off the Tyrese fast
That's totally
breaks.
fine. Then we can see whatever
We
Walker
get for
and
Jarris.
gives us as a bonus. Whatever
Yeah,
Walker and Furby
absolutely.
give us, that's just a bonus. I'm not worried about it.
Furphy? Oh, yeah, Furphy. Yeah, I thought you said we're trading
Those
Furphy.
two are just bonuses at this point. If
At this
Oubre
point,
does what
yeah,
he did last year, those two are just bonuses. They're just
absolutely.
depth pieces.
I will say this. I will say all the Sixers fans that were like celebrating when Oubre got went to another team, and they were telling me that he sucks and they hate him. I'm like, hey, y'all think everybody sucks? I don't really care. A player could play good for the Sixers, and if he doesn't drop 40, they say he sucks. I love y'all Philly fans, but y'all be asking for too much at times. And Russ, I'm sure you'll agree with this. Kelly Oubre probably won't have to create a single shot for himself in Indiana. You'll probably agree with that.
Oh yeah,
I don't think he'll. Yeah, ever.
But he will.
In Philly, one of the main things that was happening was that he had to create shots, and he's not a good shot creator. He's not even a shot creator. So as long as Kelly doesn't touch the ball for more than 5 seconds at a time, where if he does, Rick will just yank him from the game. It's a good trade. It's a good trade. Trade. It's a good signing. I like the signing, and it's only like 8 to 9 million per year for 2 years. Personally, I still think it's the Knicks and the Pacers in the conference finals. Under that, I would have the Raptors, and then I have the Sixers, I'd have the Heat, and then the Pistons, and then the Cavs, and then whoever else, doesn't matter. A bunch of flotsam. But anything else we want to talk about?
I'll just add on, like I said, Kelly Oubre, good player. Shout out to the PRA. This guy was averaging 14 over there.
14.
I'm sure he'll average at least 10 with us, even if he's not getting as many.
Is he our sixth man? Is he our sixth man?
Y'all got the most light-skinned team ever, by the way.
One of my friends said this. There's gonna be a huge influx of women going to the games now because of Tyrese, Kelly Oubre, and
Russ,
who's the other?
Russ,
Andrew Nemhard.
you knew what I was trying to lead to.
Andrew
I'm glad
Nemhard.
you got there.
Andrew Nemhard. Yep, there you go. See, I did it. Anyways.
We're gonna talk about the Wemby stopper joining Philly.
Oh my God! Yeah, Huckporty's so stupid. He might just be the perfect Wemby defender because he won't jump for any of his fakes.
Yeah, we done lost Nick. Once you lose Knicks, the show's over.
It's so funny. It's so funny because I don't think he ever tweeted that. He just posted a screenshot of his drafts where that was one of his drafts. Because I think he tweeted it for Embiid, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It was for Embiid. Yeah.
Yeah, it was for Embiid.
Yeah, so they neutralized the Embiid stopper too.
They did neutralize. Oh, is it gonna be like how Al Horford was the perfect Embiid defender, and then he went to the Sixers and he was still the perfect Embiid defender?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, only one way to end the podcast is.
Are we gonna talk about Bron?
Yeah, let's talk about Bron a little bit. Where do y'all want him to go?
I mean, where do I want him to go, and where do I think he'll go? Are two different things. I think he's going to the Warriors.
Yeah,
I think he's going to the Warriors.
Go do the unction.
The golf course.
Fenerbahce.
Hey, no, don't disrespect LeBron. Don't do that. Don't do that.
The golf course will be there.
Fenerbahce.
The bowling aisle.
What does that mean? Is that an anime reference?
No, they're a team in the EuroLeague.
Oh, Fenerbahce. Okay, Fenerbahce. He'll go to Panathinaikos. He'll go there.
All right, the Philippines are nice this time of year.
We're treating LeBron like he's Stephon Marbury. That's crazy.
You don't love the
I was thinking more Shabazz Muhammad, but yeah.
But hey, I just saw a tweet from Isaiah Thomas. I heard the Lakers need a new scorer. #TMC. #the slow grind.
He might have a point. He might have a point.
We'll just send that to voicemail.
Remember when he averaged 30 10 years ago?
Yeah, I do remember that.
That was all. Yeah. That was a good year.
That was a fun.
I wonder what happened after that.
Oh, and then basketball stopped.
Well, I haven't watched basketball in 10 years. I miss it.
I haven't seen my wife in 10 years. Anyways,
wife? I thought you were gay. Sorry.
Hey.
I had to get me another one.
We support.
Hey, that's not supposed to come out yet. Damn.
Yes.
By the way, I got the best man for our wedding, Grizz.
What are you doing in my closet? What the hell?
For our, excuse me,
our wedding, yes, our wedding.
like will we have our own people and like we walk out like as a four, like
no.
like
You
a
and me, you and
polyamorous
me.
where like
No,
we're
we're getting
separate, but
married. We're getting married. We're
I don't
getting
know if I agree
married.
with that. I don't. That's
We already argue like a married couple, so whatever.
Mazel tov.
I don't think I can do that, man. I don't think that's,
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, you will, and you will only be having chicken and olive on your pizza now, if you get that reference.
Oh, that's hell. Doom and despair. That's despicable. Domino's chicken and olive pizza, bro. I can't do this.
It was good for the record. Anyway, I think you had it. You said it was good. But
I got no other choice, nigga. You can't eat pork. What am I supposed to say?
Well, I'm sorry. So we're literally arguing like a married couple right now.
I'm just saying, there's no other options.
You argue with my grandparents.
You know what?
I have to pick it. There's no other options.
You know what? I wish I could quit you. Anyways, Lakers.
Yo, that came from a traumatic place.
Yeah, I wish I knew how to quit you.
You addicted to Grizz?
Come on, man. Don't do this.
But LeBron, I think he's gonna go to the Warriors, and if he doesn't, it's very funny that Draymond took that pay cut for nothing.
I think he's going to DC.
The Wizards? You actually think so?
Patriotic Bron.
I mean, he wants to be Jordan so bad.
Patriotic Bron. Jordan paralleling coming, bro.
What's so fun, dude? My friend sent me. He's a big like Mike and Kobe fan. You know, he's a lib. So my friend sent me
a lib Kobe fan.
LeBron. Yeah, well. So we asked Kobe about anyways. So my friend sent me like the Instagram reel of LeBron saying that he wants to leave the Lakers, and he said that, oh yeah, you're right, this guy is the greatest, he's better than Michael and Kobe. He said it sarcastically, and all I said was Mike wasn't playing in 42. And then he just shut up. Shut up. Anyways. But LeBron, I think he goes to the Warriors just to have that unction with Steph, Dre, and if Jimmy's still there, Jimmy. You think Jimmy's still gonna be there?
Yeah.
No?
I think Jimmy's gonna be there still.
Oh, I think if Bron's there, Jimmy's not there.
I think the only way Jimmy wouldn't have been there is if there was a trade with the Wizards happening, and I don't think that's gonna happen at this point.
No, that's not gonna happen. It's gonna be LeBron, no AD. How far do you think that team goes?
Hell.
Directly.
Gosh, I mean,
they're gonna go really far in my 2K league, man.
Yeah, they'll go far in 2K27. They'll make the finals, but like,
man, that'll be pretty sick.
But what about 2K16 though? Would they make the finals in 2K16? Imagine.
The Thunder would win. The Thunder would win in 2K16.
Yeah. But you're not moved by 8-year-old Moses Moody off the bench at 2K16.
I mean, I want to say that team's going to be good because like I'm a big Curry fan, but
also
they're all 90. They're all 90.
They're all 90. They're all 90.
Yeah, like their five best players are over 35, and one of them coming off of a torn ACL.
It feels like I'm watching 4 old people sit on the porch while a storm's happening.
Yeah, and they can tell you some interesting stories, but value you're gonna get out of that.
What do they know about cameras?
It feels like I'm watching. It feels like I'm watching Robert De Niro, Dirty Grandpa, but it's 4 of them trying to relive the glory days.
Yeah. Why'd you watch that movie to begin with?
Oh, Jacob watched it too. He hated it. Me and Jacob watched it together. We have this thing where we watch shitty movies together and laugh about them. And
so y'all go on dates together.
Yeah, that is funny.
Yes, I'm gay.
Yeah, he did say he was gay. He did say he was gay.
I did say it. Yeah. Well, where's that homophobic agenda now? Fuck you. Yeah.
Homophobic agenda?
Yeah. Yeah, you're being homophobic towards me.
No, I'm not. I just don't like you. I like gay people. I just don't like you. It's a very different scenario.
That's very weird considering we're married. Anyway,
I'm gonna Jacob though.
Married people hate each other. They fucking hate each other.
That's true. So we are married. Anyways,
causation.
This has been episode Form Follows Function. This has been episode 22 of the Mouse in the House podcast. You guys have anything left to say before we end this?
I do.
Yeah. Oh, that's the second. That's the second time you said "I do" to me.
Ooh.
Got my fastball back. Go ahead.
Got my fastball back.
I think I got my swagger back.
Anyway, let me tell y'all something. All right. I didn't wear that mask today because they caught me before I got in the call. But to the nigga that DM'd me and said, "You are Ray Truck Mysterio Jr., I need you assassinated."
Oh shit!
I don't like how I'm being spoken about within my own friend groups. Okay, that was unnecessary. I'm not even that big. Like, I'm large, but I'm not that big. You're acting like I'm 400 pounds. That's not fair, bro. That's not right. Somebody else said, "We can see your nose peeking out through the mask." Take that off. I'm realizing that I think my online friends are not my friends, yo. I don't think they rock with me. And I hope that y'all find people in y'all lives that support you.
Show the mask. Show the mask.
When y'all do new things.
Don't put it on. Just show
I got some. Not most, but some.
I bought this mask from it's a Rey Mysterio mask. I bought it from when I was in Vegas. And I planned to wear it. But I had an afro, so my head wouldn't fit. My head still kind of don't fit in it, but
I put it right here on his head, right here. Yeah,
pretty cool though. Yeah, I was waiting to get my hair done so I could finally wear it, and I wore it.
Waiting for the next pod. What did I call you? What did I call you before the podcast started? What did I call you?
A slur.
No, I didn't. He said he would do this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is El Grande African Americano.
You just called me El Grande Nigga, bro. That's not right of you, bro. You not say that word.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Not say that word, bro. You can't say that.
I added the podcast. You forget.
Bro, just because we're married doesn't mean you can just start saying slurs at me and expect me to take it, bro. It's not.
Words aren't sexually transmitted.
Solid is not sexually transmitted. Anyways.
All right, get us out of here for our tweet,
man. That's the end of the Mouse in the House podcast. Anything else y'all got to say? Not him. You two.
Wow.
Well, you already said it. You already spoke.
Wow.
Not really. I can't wait to come back here next week when LeBron's on the Knicks on a 1-year, $3 million deal.
A 3-year, $1 million deal.
Yeah, 3-year, $333,000.
You're a despicable man, sir.
Why?
You're a despicable man for saying that.
That's not even. By the way, that's not even the minimum in the league. He didn't even believe that.
Yeah, no, he'll feel extra generous. He'll take like a super pay cut.
No. I heard LeBron's college eligibility is still here, though.
You think he's gonna chase that NIL money?
Yeah, the NIL. Yeah, he hasn't won the NCAA championship. Why don't you go?
That's true.
Go to UNC, brother. Go to UNC.
Billy Madison in the dodgeball scene.
Yeah, go follow MJ. You want to be MJ? Go play for UNC. How about that? Go be a Tar Heel.
Yeah, good point.
Russ, what do you have to say?
I don't have much except I just want to see where LeBron goes. I guess I don't really care.
Okay. You know what? As soon as we stop recording, LeBron's gonna go somewhere.
That's what happened. It's what happened with Giannis.
We have that effect on the league. We'll see what happens. I really don't want him to go to any of the actual competitive teams.
Yeah, don't go to an East team. Leave us alone. I'm shaking.
For the most part, no team in the East.
Hey, if he goes to the
Cavs,
the Magic, we still whooping him.
Yeah, the Magic is fine, but don't go to the Sixers. I'm shaking, big bro. I'm shaking. Don't go.
Don't go to any of the top 5 East teams.
Go to the Warriors. Go do the unction.
Well, except for the one. Except for the one.
Yeah. Anyways, that's enough.
All right.
What's y'all's item? All
right. I got my item. Do y'all got yours?
Yeah, I got mine, but I'm not going to explain why it's up here.
I got my item.
Don't call me.
Okay.
By my house.
Okay, it's fine.
Oh, what is that? Is that lotion?
Is that cocoa butter formula?
You gotta stay. You know.
Oh, that's what... Okay, I thought you were weightlifting in the bathroom the other day. Okay, got it. Anyways. Right. Russ, what's your item?
He's traumatized.
You had to expect me to make the joke. Come on.
No. It was set up before then. Grizz set it up way before.
I already made the joke. Also, maybe looking for like.
Where's Russ? Where did Russ go?
He's pulling his cock out.
We gotta close this podcast out. We gotta close this podcast out.
I know. I have to edit the podcast. Go ahead. What's your item, Russ?
And then he used the hard C word too.
Matter of fact, let me use this instead. Actually. Let me use
the hard C word.
I can't even say. Okay, there it is. All right.
Oh, that watery ass shit. It don't matter how little you use, that motherfucker gonna be watery as hell.
Hey, bro, put it on. I just use it for my face. So
you know, we hit a dub, and in lieu of the Raptors getting Kawhi back, bow.
There's no laces in there. That's how he's gonna wear them.
You
know what?
You're confusing them with the real Raptors legend. Shout out DeMar DeRozan, who would have wore these with no laces.
Loose laces. Also, another thing I have to say, this is a personal thing. I tried to lowball a guy in Mercari for a Kawhi Raptors jersey, and he upped the prices when he declined my offer. So fuck you.
How are you mad at him for you being bad at negotiating?
Because I am entitled to that jersey. Anyways,
you were promised that jersey 3,000 years ago.
I was promised that jersey 3,000 years ago.
Close the podcast out.
Yeah, no, all right, hold on. All right, here's mine. For the obvious reason, but also save physical copies.
Yes, save physical copies, bro. Holy, bro. I don't even get me started.
I'm buying physical copies of my shit this year.
And if buying is not owning, emulation is not stealing. Let's end this. All right.
Facts.
See y'all.
Good message.
Give me a cocoa butter.